All right.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
I don't know where Mr. Animal House is, so he needs to get his butt back in here.
He's been in the chat, so.
Yeah, I know. I know what he's doing.
He's
messing with
us,
me.
ladies.
Who we all got in here? We got Mr. J. We got. There's 11 people in chat, so it'll all pop up. Justin, Mr. J, to make it easy on you tonight, go in my description. All their channels are linked up in my description. You can just, because a couple of them you might have a hard time finding, so you can go to the description and find every one of them, all right?
That's right.
More knows more. Yes, it is ladies' night.
Yes, it is.
We took over the show. We are here for you guys to answer questions and take over the show.
I need all your guys' help and support tonight.
Nice
there he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
It is ladies' night.
Whoops.
Justin, are you echoing?
Let me move my replacement.
You didn't find it on TV?
Yeah, Mr. J, I thought I'd make it easy for you tonight.
Carlos Cruz.
I tried to run.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, Sherry, hey, Donna, Carlos, Rhino Morris, all of you.
Joseph.
Noodles and Tails, Pedals and Scales.
Yep.
Welcome to the takeover.
Yes.
The takeover.
That's why I wasn't going to be here. I'm out. I was just going to leave you a note saying you were shit out of luck.
I figured you was going to do something like that. Can't believe you leave me high and dry like that, Justin.
Sometimes it happens, man. I told you. Sometimes.
We're not that scary.
Really?
Sometimes. It scared me.
What's up, Purple Hollow Road, Bert?
Hey, welcome everybody to the live stream. Somebody's got to show me how to, on the iMac, to make a folder, to make a slideshow for the screen. I can do individual pictures, but I don't know how to make a folder in there.
Oh, like, slideshow deal or whatever?
I can do it on a Windows and all that, no blindfolded, but with these Apple weird things, I have no clue how they work. I'll get it figured out, though. I'm trying to get it figured out by Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, everybody. I'm going to go with Purple Hollow Road. Make sure to like this. Come on, guys. Let's give them some subscribers. So like the videos. Hit that button.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Our Skellz Exotics has already got a new subscriber, I see.
Subscribe to your channel.
Nice.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I did
And
Mutation Station's link in there. I didn't know that you already posted all 4 of them because I knew that was going to be the hard one to find.
Gomez, hey, what's up?
Well, actually, Skellz Exotics was hard to find, too, because she had a playlist but didn't have no videos. So she made a video today and made me watch it, and that was an hour long, but I watched it. It was good.
Right on.
Got to get you that watch time. Yeah.
Yeah.
First video.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was just the live.
Yeah,
that was just the live that me and Nikki did the day that I got my first clutch.
More No Morph wants to know what our inspiration is, ladies.
Our inspiration.
Ooh.
Like who or what?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm inspired by. I started off with 2 snakes, and what really inspired me was them doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to eat, they're supposed to grow, they're supposed to have full sheds. Watching my snakes thrive just made me want more. And then I joined the community, and seeing other pages and meeting new people and making new friends, and just inspired me to continue or us to continue to buy more snakes and to start breeding. And so that's my answer.
Cool. What's
Little
up,
red.
Quiz? Gomez, DA, welcome into the live stream.
I don't know. I think for me, what inspires me the most is literally just the community itself. I have to agree with Mary on that. Just seeing how everybody supports each other and is there for each other when something happens, or seeing everybody's differences in how they keep and their different ideas. I don't know. I get inspired by all different kinds of people, not just the big guys. I like following the little guys too, because I'm a little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to third that. I'm going to say it is the community and it's the support. Coming into a environment like this and getting a chance to go into everybody's house with all the live videos that we do, and to show you that each of us have different setups and experiences, and it's a learning curve for everybody. We pick up each other's ideas and we can adapt them in our collections, or somebody else can do it. And none of us are ever afraid to reach out and ask somebody a question or respond to a question. So to me, that's inspiring, because I know in our house, we want to help everybody. You guys know Kayla. I mean, you guys love her just as much as you guys love us or anybody else. So bringing a 10-year-old and who does her own thing and then putting her in the middle of this, I mean, that's the future. So to be able to watch everybody have what they have now, that's what it's about. It's about like teaching and bringing the young ones in and showing them this is the right way to do it.
Right.
And it's just being able to give back to everybody.
Well said.
Thank you.
Well, that's what I talk about making videos. You know, it's about giving back. You know, if I learn something, I can tweak something that maybe helps somebody. If I make a video, if it helps one person, it makes me feel better, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
For me too, it's also like the other reason I want to put out videos and stuff is I want to get constructive criticism from people, because I like to learn. And in this hobby, I think it's kind of silly if you're not constantly learning. Even if you've been in the hobby for 20 plus years, you still can be learning new things. So for me, putting out videos and starting to get into YouTube and Instagram and all that, I want to get constructive criticism from people, how to keep better, how to better my animals, how to better my own practices in the hobby.
Right.
Absolutely. Once you think that you know everything you need to know, you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
For me,
exactly.
the more I learn, the more I find out I didn't know in the first place. But yeah, anything you can do to maybe inspire. And for us as women in the hobby, I think it's really important that we put ourselves out there and support other women in the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that. It's putting ourselves out there, and then like I mean, you guys are seeing Jason more now. But what's funny is he's the one that started this. I just had a love for snakes, and he went to an expo and kind of took it and blew it up. And now I've done this. So it's kind of a hand-in-hand thing, but it's like I still get noticed. But now it's funny. Now he's like, everybody knows you, but they don't know me. So I want people to know about everybody, and like, but as women, I think we're recognized. Like Kayla got recognized at the expo at Memphis from a lot of people, but she also got recognized thanks to Mary. Jack, there's a little boy Jack. He gets on with his dad all the time. They're out of Arkansas. She made him feel so special. She's like, "Oh my God, that's Jack. I saw you in your dad's videos, and you're a superstar." And they wrote me and said, "Your daughter made him feel so special for so long. He thought he was a star." So it's so inspiring cool. People to carry that positivity, because the world is just crazy now as it is, and it's just putting out the positivity and getting it back. And that's the way that's just how to be with this industry, and just making everybody like just love, you know, like just love everybody, and like let's stop with all the nonsense. Let's give constructive criticism. Let's not do the put downs, and let's let everybody do their thing.
Is what you're saying is leave all that at Facebook.
Yes.
Where the devil.
Except
I wasn't gonna say it, but yes, leave it all at Facebook. At Facebook.
Except my Facebook group.
Yeah, except
I have said except for Mary's Facebook group.
Hollow Road. I think they put out my YouTube channel at the beginning, but I'm sure you can find it. There's no videos on it, but you can check the Instagram because I'm still messing with that stuff. So.
To answer your question,
Thanks, DEA.
I'm missing
Andrew,
a whole lot of
appreciate it.
comments. But Jerry just asked if we're breeding anything else. We've got leopard gecko eggs in the incubator right now. And we've also got crested geckos, and we've got a breeding pair of bearded dragons, but we haven't put them together yet. She's still pretty small.
Let's see. I just have ball pythons. Only chicken ball pythons. I do have a king snake. Thou shall not be named. He's the grenade. Because they're not as easy as you call them. No. You only clean his cage when you're feeding him, because that's the only time he doesn't want to eat you. So that's the only thing that I have. Oh, it's kids. Wait, they're kids. That's right. They're great eaters. They shed real well. Kids are so great. You guys can like them. That's what I grow here.
King snake, hognose snake. Yeah, he breeds a lot of stuff. No. Oh, you got to have a few tarantulas in there, don't you?
Yes, he does.
I didn't see any in that list.
Well, I don't know if he's breeding them, but he's got a lot. He had a lot of slings and stuff.
I thought he had a bunch.
We would greatly appreciate the love. Or even follow us on Instagram too. We're getting there. A learning curve.
Mary, what's your subscriber count up to with you and Jose?
Yes, Mary.
1,100 for me, and he's, I think, like 1,150 or something like that. So we've got a ways to go. We probably came out a little early with the giveaway, but because my post is buried now below like a dozen posts since we put it out there. But yeah, that was really rough on both of us to lose our pages.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, about that giveaway, I suck at popping, and I think the giveaway snake, and I need to have it confirmed, but I thought it was male. It's a lemon blast. I think it may be female, which would have been a holdback, but
what's a bonus?
I was just going to say that same thing. That's just a plus.
So, here's the giveaway. Well, there's Cameron.
That's pretty.
That's a cute little baby.
Just had her third meal last night.
Aw.
Very pretty.
Yeah,
Mary, you're in luck. You can keep that back. I have a male lemon blast hatchling I'll sell to you for that giveaway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a male. I'll help you out here.
Yeah, I've got a super. I've got a killer blast, so I don't need a male. But yeah, no. I mean, Jose said, "So you're gonna switch snakes?" I said, "No, I'm gonna follow." That was my word. But I will give them a choice between that snake and one of the pastels. Maybe they'll choose
another
one of the
tough
pastels.
question. Bring it on.
Donnie in the house.
Marino likes the questions. He's always giving all the
He's
questions.
very like, yes. But I'm really mad at him because he got on me. He didn't get his stickers right away, and I still haven't gotten his. So, yeah.
For
So
Marino?
he can bring on as much as he wants. Yes.
Well, that could be the mail system right now. I got people who are just getting my stickers that I sent like a month ago. So
I sent him out stickers for the second time, but I got his the other day, yesterday.
Yeah, he knows. What
Chris is like, looky what I got.
I got them.
Now, see, that's not fair.
I need those stickers.
I got them like 2 days ago.
You should be getting Kayla stickers. Okay, this is not right.
I got them too.
No, I have Kayla stickers. What's up now?
Yeah, but see, he only lives right below me, so they get to me pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't think he likes lady breeders.
Oh well.
He doesn't like
then he needs to like in for a rude awakening.
You could be right.
I'm just throwing him under the bus. I'm just kidding.
Are we talking about Jerry? Okay,
I was only kidding.
Yeah, because you live in Washington, Justin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I mean that takes 4 or 5 days.
No, I got mine. But I sent him out stickers again for the second time yesterday.
That's crazy.
Hopefully he gets me.
That's okay. I think Gomez is in here. I totally didn't put his PO box number on his, and like got sent back to me, so I had to like resend them. Don't ask me how I did that. But I didn't.
I've gotten empty envelopes before.
Mickey has too.
I did. Hannah Bananas. Kayla got the same envelope, and I looked at it, and I was like, "It's the same writing. It came from the same postage. I don't have a sticker, but it was from them." And I was like, "Hey, you guys forgot to give me my sticker, but I'll put your envelope on the wall."
Because I that was the same thing. I wanted to let them know because I didn't want them to be mad if they didn't see their sticker on the wall. So it was like, man, I feel bad, but there was no sticker in here. You know, I felt bad, but it was like I didn't want them to see the wall without their sticker. So it was like, man, it's one of the two, you know.
Yes. Yeah. We love giving out the stickers. Kayla, I have to like Lauren thought I hand her just a stack of blank cards and like fill these out, and she like had this look on her face like, oh, fine. I have to like push her in a room and like shut her and like make her write things. But I'm in charge of everything, like making sure it's stamped. And so if you guys are getting Kayla stickers now, it's because I made sure they were sent. Me. I run 2 businesses. That child and mine.
I haven't got a sticker from either one of them.
They are in the mail, and I know they are.
I'm just playing.
Uh-oh. No, there she is. Jose!
Jose, we were just talking about you.
We were, actually. I know more, they want to know what our best snake on hand is, too. Is that, like, breeding, genetics, personally? Or you just want to know in general what our best snake on hand is? Because I have 60, so you got to be a little bit more specific for me.
Got you, Andrew. I got that question.
I
was just looking at it myself.
Don't tell the other snakes.
Oh, don't tell. Yeah, see, hold on.
This is Cece. I got her from Tom Harbin in Arlington. And she is a super blade clown. Possibly.
All right.
If you check out her eyes, she's looking, and I know that there was pastel in the mix. I'm seeing pastel. I don't know if you can see her eyes.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty one. So, Lauren, we're doing our best snake on hand. That was the question. We're not telling any of the other snakes that are not our best. So.
She totally hooked up under the table.
Oh, that's not good. Let's see.
I have a good question from DEA.
What's
he wants to know Where do every one of you see yourself in this hobby in 5 years?
I got it.
Ooh. Well, for me, I'm kind of still on my 5-year plan. I'm 3 years into this, but 5 years from now, hopefully breeding my own food, because right now I don't do that for my guys, and I've got a pretty big collection. And I'm hoping to kind of, expand projects, produce some more stuff that is growing up right now that we've waited on. Like, we have our hands in a lot of different genetics, and just kind of stay in the pace that we're at. Because I kind of like the ratio that we have going right now. But that's kind of where I see myself. I mean, more shows. Hopefully COVID will stop and we can get out more. Maybe actually a road trip to meet some of you guys actually in person. That would be nice. But that's me.
I'm right there. I want to be breeding our own food. I want to be producing enough for our snakes. Definitely want to meet everybody in person. We've got some long-term projects that we hope to that move along as we hope they do. Couple genes like to get into. Monsoon would be nice. Eventually, maybe one day. And just to be closer to people in the community and to just be a part of helping the community be a better place to be.
I agree. All right,
Yeah,
on you now.
I definitely agree with Mary. For me, I do breed my own food. I got sick of ordering frozen thawed pretty quick. So I do breed my own food, which has been a great help with a lot of things for me in the hobby at the moment. But I'd love to be able to, like, within 5 years, have like professional racks. I'd like to have a bigger space to have everything, and then and to be in like a place where I've got a decent amount of clutches coming each year. I'm working on a couple of multiple recessive projects that I'd love to see, like, hitting, or moving towards seeing the visuals of those within like the next 5 years or so. So that'd be pretty awesome. Those are my goals, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gomez Python says, "What project are you most excited to get involved in?"
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh. Mary, do you want to go first? Because I feel like I go first all the time.
It's a secret.
We don't want to tell our secrets.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Just tell them the one you ain't produced yet. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
No, right now we have a Huffman. We just got a breeder male Huffman, and it just seems a little unexplored to me. So I just want to put him with just about everything we got and see what he does with them. I mean, right now we're breeding our lesser what did we decide she might be? Lesser fire. I don't know. She was our first snake, and she was a pet store snake, and she was sold to us as a male fancy. But we're breeding her with our Killer Blast right now. We're breeding our blackback with our spot nose 100% het clown, and dude has not done any work yet. He's proven 100% het clown, but has not done any work for us yet.
He ain't put in no work yet.
He ain't put no work.
You better get to banging.
Okay, we've got one lock with him, but
it's gay bit all over again, Lauren.
Oh no, we're putting the Huffman with
That's
the
exactly
lesser.
what it is.
We're putting the Huffman with the lesser, and we're putting the Killer Blast with the Bumblebee Pinstripe Fire. So,
Thanks,
sorry,
Carlos and Skellz.
that mixed up. But yeah, exciting things coming. That 100% het clown is, if he ever gets the job done is going to come in really handy later.
If he ever gets the job done.
Um,
Don't be picking on him on YouTube.
I'm embarrassed.
Poor guy's getting picked on. He don't even know.
oh, well. Oh, that was a good one.
That's just dirty.
No, I guess for me, if anybody's watched the Instagram, we got into the tiger gene. So we have our albino tiger het pied that we got in from the Jolie line. So we're excited about that. We got into VIP, we got into VPI Exanthic with clowns. So we're excited about those projects. And then we've got some cool stuff with our dinkers that we're hoping some stuff kind of comes out. And I know everybody's like, dinker, like it's just a dinker project. Well, you never know with those sleepers. So that's kind of where we stand.
For me, for projects that I have currently, I'm hoping to get I got a clutch of potential panda pieds in the incubator at the moment. So that's one thing I'm hopeful for. That's one project I'm very hopeful for. I also just picked up a male Lori, and not a lot has been done with that gene that I've seen. So I'd like to try to put it into clown and pied and see what that looks like. You know, like I'd like to see it in some recessive stuff. And then the other thing, like my ultimate goal that I'm currently working toward is a scaleless panda pied.
Yay.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
You're fine.
You are okay.
60,000.
She's not sorry.
Jerry, I just saw it.
So what's
Jerry,
what?
I think it was a stranger clown
Yeah.
in my feed that was awesome.
JKR has been doing a lot with the stranger gene this year. What's your opinion on stranger or monarch?
Monarch. I like
Monarch.
Bandit.
I like them both. They're both amazing genes, to be honest with you.
Stranger and what? What else?
Monarch gene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw, I can't remember who had it. Who knows who had a stranger clown on their feed today?
Today, unless it was Ball Life. I know he's got some stranger stuff. Somebody else working up north with the stranger. JKR is working with the stranger.
Yeah, he's working with it.
A couple other people. So what do you call a snake that's got 5 recessive hets in it? That's what I want to know. That's what JKR wants to know. Octa het?
After a while, they're just going to call him mutts.
Well, yeah. I mean, god dang. I mean, you got double heads, triple heads. Hell, he's got 5 hit snakes now.
Yeah.
God dang.
Just call it the mutt.
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's what they call the dogs. Call them a mutt.
Well, Heinz 57, huh?
I mean,
yeah,
there
you go.
In there. I mean, it's like good. I mean, just like we were talking about the other night with Kevin, when he's just like he's almost guessing what's in him. He breathes so much and so much into so much. He's not even sure what's in anything anymore.
Right.
I have a question.
Sure.
If y'all had to name a gene, what would you name it?
Oh.
I think I'm going to put a Texan out there. I'm just saying.
What would I name it if I got a chance to name a gene?
I think what I told you that one live, Mary, when this question was thrown out, I think if it would be like a dark gene for me, because I'm a sucker for the dark genes, I would probably name it something like the Dark Lord.
There you go. I would probably Me and Jason, we kind of talked about it. We've kind of gone back and forth with it. I would probably name it Tarmac because we're both veterans, you know, Tarmac. So
Love it.
that's what I'm going with.
Now, you were in the Army, right?
I was in the Army and he was in the Navy.
Right. I'm Navy.
My husband's Marine.
Awesome.
Where'd you come from?
Panahet. I love it, Malicio.
You know where she come from? Her mama.
Out of nowhere. Well, I seen her over there, but then when I heard her, it was like, whew, there she is.
Yeah, still waiting for my baby came in.
Text you and see. I was gonna text you here in a minute and see if you was scared.
Waiting on that baby Cayman.
I was waiting on that baby
That's
Cayman. I thought it was at the hub. Come on, Dad.
It's not happening.
Your daughter's gonna be 30 soon. That's a great birthday present.
All-time Reptiles, welcome for being here. No,
Right.
no.
I think you're right. That's a great birthday present.
Right?
Welcome, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you not to say weird stuff? Didn't I tell you?
That's not weird stuff. That's just a girl trying to get her dad to buy her a Cayman.
What you're supposed to say.
That's just a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, Justin, when it gets big, she can bring it over and put it in one of your ponds.
Right?
I'm going to tie it to his doorknob.
No, as soon as it takes off the finger or something, it's going to get dropped off here anyway. So if I'm going to buy one, I'm just going to buy myself one, and I'll raise it up myself.
Hey, they sell them right down the road at my pet store. I'll hook you up.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
my
see,
buddy's
Dad,
got
there you
some.
go.
My buddy's got some.
There we go. We've decided we need a tortoise for our backyard.
Yes.
Oh, well, yes.
You just say a squid?
A tortoise.
Tortoise.
What
I
kind?
was about to say squid. What? Hold on.
Get you a cicada.
I just got one of those a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Laura just got one. It's so cute.
Little tiny baby.
Right.
Annette
He ain't gonna
was
be in
at the
about
pet
10
store
years.
Yesterday, she calls me up, Dad, these tortoises are so cute and small. I want one.
Well, Annette
Well,
bought,
10 years and they're 200 pounds.
what'd you buy? You bought you a little gecko the other day, and then they told you it was a male, and it ended up having eggs, didn't it?
Yeah, I have 2 eggs.
I think it was probably from the first one that she bought from you know where, which was probably wild because I mean I don't know where the other one would have got them from.
She's learning.
You know where, huh?
Underground Reptiles.
Yeah, you know where.
When she mentions it, she gets in trouble.
You mean Facebook?
No.
No, she bought it from Underground Reptiles.
Ooh.
Which is all right, but it was most likely probably a wild caught, and it was already, because she's already candled. One of the eggs has got really strong red veins, so one of them's fertile. I don't think the one that she got from the pet store the other day was big enough. I think it was the wild caught one that did it.
Yeah, the other one's pretty small.
I think she was like the 1 in 10 that gets a good pet from there. She was the lucky one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it was wild caught, or maybe it was in with a bunch of other lizards before she got it. I don't know, but it
What kind of
seems
lizard
fertile.
is it?
Desert goat.
Yeah, like a big day gecko, crimson day
Yeah.
gecko.
Crimson day gecko. Yep, that's what it is.
I don't know if I'll be able to turn this around, but
I don't know if they. I
can put you on solo.
Put them in sets.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know if you
Anoles
can see
lay
them
one
because I don't
and then
have
like
to turn the
every other
camera.
10 days.
Oh yeah, right there in the corner.
We can see 'em.
So cute.
Oh, wow.
They are really cool.
Oh,
Yeah, right there.
Look. Aw.
That one came from Underground Reptiles, and then this one I bought at
Yeah, the darker one.
local pet store.
They're cute.
He bites me all the time. He bites me.
That just
He
means you
bites
loved
me
it.
like an
It's funny.
alligator and just
It is funny
hangs
though
on.
if that
Like
one
a
is
cocaine.
if the one is wild caught, you can tell because of the colors. Because I think the one that she bought at the pet store is more line bred for a certain look, and the other one's got that wild kind of just regular pattern kind of thing.
Maybe it's the difference between a male and a female though.
It could be too. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I mean, it could be the line of gecko too. I don't know.
It could be a Jurassic Park dinosaur for all we know. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see if that little thing pops out.
Beardy in there.
A little gecko out of it.
yeah.
No, she's
I just got into Desert Ghost, thanks to Kelly. Desert Ghost is one of those, it's a sleeper. But actually what's even funnier is we put out on Instagram, we have pulled our Desert Ghost with our Lake Ghost, and everybody got it mixed up. So Lake Ghost is actually one that's a sleeper too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I absolutely love it. So if anybody can ever get into Desert Ghost, add it.
Yeah, Jeremy,
So I need a Desert Ghost to go with my my clown.
Yeah.
I want to get emo tap out now. Hold on.
Google flatlines. Super Desert Ghost with my
I go face.
my Super Blade clown
Right.
produces a flatline.
Cool.
It's a very clean,
So
bright yellow, beautiful snakes. So yeah, I need to get into some Desert Ghosts. Beautiful.
We
Both
all
of them
need a
are
little
beautiful.
bit of Desert Ghost.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, you know who I am. Irondogg Reptiles. We'll go along the corner, Mary. Tell them who you are. Go around. They want to know who's in the chat.
yeah. I'm Nikki, Mutation Station, but I don't.
Get the bag into the fridge right here.
Annette from Cruz family, Reptiles. Lauren.
I'm Lauren from Skellz Exotics.
Damn it.
And then my dad from my animal house in the corner there.
He's very quiet.
He's scared.
I'll introduce you. Don't worry, Dad.
In here now.
I guess I'm the only one that hasn't pulled out a snake yet, so I guess I should get something out.
Yeah.
I just told him out because they were talking about Desert Ghost.
I guess I could pull out my Desert Ghost.
Our
Our
one. Right now, and I won't tell anybody this, it's going to be my bamboo leopard calico co. I don't tell any of my other snakes that he's my best one, but I can't tell them all that. But they're all my best snakes, but he's my favorite.
He's my favorite.
He's my favorite.
Krypton hit Desert Ghost. I like that. Yeah, I think Billy just did a deal on that, didn't he, Wiz?
Yeah.
Explaining the cryptic and Krypton.
There we go. We'll pull out a Desert Ghost too.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you show yours, Lauren, and I will actually show you guys the Lake Ghost too. You guys.
Pinstripe Desert Ghost.
Yeah. Pinstripe Desert Ghost, yep.
Gorgeous.
Very nice. Very nice.
She's balling.
He's so pretty.
Wow.
He's so pretty.
Yeah, I love the snake.
What do you got? You got Desert Ghost?
And then I have, so you guys see, this is a Lake Ghost. He's in shed right now, so forget him. This is Syrian. But this is what Lake Ghost looks like.
Beautiful.
Nice. Nice.
So he is very sexy. But he's in
Very
shed, so
Sexy snake. Huh?
he is, he's your daddy's favorite. So.
Awesome. Awesome.
Jason just heard his name and he's like, he's dead hair. He's like, Dad's favorite. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. So, you guys, you ever think about getting into anything else besides ball pythons?
Yeah, some of Noel's. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, any bigger snakes, maybe?
I just picked up my first boa.
To get bigger
What kind of boa is it?
It's a BCI.
Yeah, they get big. I just got rid of one that was 9 foot.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, she's just a hatchling. She's not too big at the moment, but I wanted something that could eat my large rats.
Right.
They've been questions the whole time. What do I need to ask, fool? Honey Reptiles, welcome to the stream.
I know, right?
About that desert ghost and he
What's
popped
up,
up.
Sorry I'm taking so long. Trying to get my life together.
I'll show you a black snake.
Oh, is that a retic?
Yep.
Yep.
Golden child?
Was that
Golden child, black child. Yep. See your iridescence on her? Woof.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, that's my baby. Now she will make a cow retic. Y'all know what that is?
That's a very pretty snake. Yes.
What do you got, about 2 years, 3 years?
That's a dream snake for me.
I got about another probably 2 years before I breed her.
2 years.
And yeah, because I want to make sure she's big and healthy, you know what I mean? And I already got the male growing. And then I've actually got a waiting list already for the cows.
Oh, you blew my shirt!
Nice.
You're not Googling.
Yeah, that's my dream snake, a cow, so what better way to do produce it, you know, yourself. So.
Oh, yeah. That was me and pandas. Pandas are what got me into this hobby besides bells. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make my own. It's more satisfying.
And that's the way to be. Like, if you want something, like, make it yourself, you know?
No, you grabbed my hand like this and this one.
I know we're not going to get anything bigger. Jason watched too many YouTube videos.
You can never watch too many YouTube videos.
No. I try to sneak in all the time so I can post it on Instagram, like what his computer setup looks like when he's in the kitchen. Because that's where he works now, is my dining room. But he turns his head and like more markets on one side and like his actual shop on the other. It's pretty much all pythons at this point. Unless something else sparks an interest.
I hear an echo somewhere, or a TV, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that's coming from.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing.
Yeah.
Annette, do you have a TV going on behind you?
No. But I have my daughter playing over that way.
That could be her then. That's okay.
Let me check.
I can't. There's a South African python. It's not a rock python. It starts with an A, and I can't think of what it's called. Their patterns are more busy. They're around the same. They're maybe a little bit bigger than ball pythons. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, like
I just Googled it and I can't find it. Because you are. Message. Because you're wrong. It starts with an A. I would recognize the name. Can't think of it.
Can't either right off the bat.
What kind
Jeremy, you have two monitors? I know he's got a Nile monitor.
There's some in the United States, but there aren't that many.
What other animals would they use these phones?
Angolian?
Yes,
I guess I can
Angolian.
now.
That's it.
Oh,
Thank you, Wiz.
Google pictures of them. I would like to get into those. I'd like to get some of those and breed those here and see what they can do, because I think it's completely unexplored here in the United States. And I don't know how they would mix with ball pythons, but that would be an interesting thing to find out too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I know Alabama just passed a law that you can't have no Burmese, no retics, no anacondas, 201 kind of geckos, and Yeah, they're still fighting it, but they passed it. 201 kind of, no, they're,
Wow.
not geckos, they're, salamanders. I'm sorry. And then you can't have a tegu and stuff like that. Yeah, they just passed it, so they're still trying to fight it, but, you know, man, that's really important right now, U.S. ARC, because I'm going to tell you what,
Absolutely.
Alabama, 55 degrees, this snake can't live in, you know what I mean? And if they can pass in Alabama, they can pass it everywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's stupid, because if the climate, you know, won't allow that animal to live, there shouldn't be no problem to let it, you know, to own one in that place. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, you know, Oklahoma, there ain't no ban on them and places like that, but I'm just saying that if it can pass in Alabama, and it's coming from like some tight group that's, you know, like people that don't like snakes, you know, they got some kind of group and people are funding them, and they're coming to legislators and saying, hey, we don't want these snakes, and they're clueless about it, you know what I mean? So best thing I do is keep up with U.S. ARC, and if they do try to ban something, you can go to the meetings. You only get 3 minutes to speak, so break it down real quick, you know, in 3 minutes. But I mean, Florida's going to, you know, do the same thing, you know that. And
the thing about it is
all kinds of legislation too.
Yeah, and if you don't keep up with
as breeders, like what we're doing is we need to educate people, because if the education is not out there and we don't actually step up as people that breed these different breeds, legislation only hears the bad. They don't hear the good about these snakes. I see a lot of kids that, like, when they go into these expos, they're completely petrified of these animals because their parents are like, oh my God, it's a snake. It's going to bite you. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. No, give the child a chance to actually learn versus, like, labeling something that you don't know about. Like, it's our job as breeders to put out the best knowledge that we possibly can to prevent them from banning these animals. If the right environment is created, then they're going to have a harder case to get all these laws put out against these animals. You know, accidents do happen, but I've witnessed people at PetSmart and Petco and anywhere else. Oh, yeah, this is an easy keeper. Yeah, this is so easy. And then they buy these snakes, and then you hear about them out in the wild. Or, you know, they're flushing down the toilet. Or, you know, and then you're creating problems that, like, us as breeders end up having to deal with, because then we have the law or the government that are coming down on us that it's not fair. And
yeah, but I mean, how do you, Noda, how do you stop somebody that says, hey, I've got this retic, and it's in a 6-foot cage, and they say it's not a big enough cage, but if I put it in an 8-foot cage, since I know how to read my snake, it's aggressive, it don't want to eat right. I put it back in a 6-foot cage, it's fine, until it gets to where it feels better, you know, just like a ball python. You put them in a 28-quart tub, you seen it didn't want to eat, do whatever, you moved it back. But see, people don't look at it that way. They just go, hey, you know, you ain't keeping it in a 20-foot enclosure. Well, now you're trying to fight people that have not a clue what we're doing, but they know more, you know. I mean, it's hard, you know. So you just got to go.
Warriors. That's the problem. It's your keyboard warriors that have not stepped out of their boxes, that actually have, like, come down and met with any big name breeder. I'm sure it's like it was a legislator or a governor that was like, okay, before we put this into any kind of law against any of these breeds, I'm sure some breeder would be willing to be like, come in and look at my facility. Look at the way I feed things. Look at the way things are documented. Look at what I breed. Look at what my stipulations are as I'm selling these.
I mean,
it's mind-blowing because it's hard. It's hard to change people's minds, but I don't want to pick up, I don't want somebody to have the opportunity to learn something from me, and it might prevent them from creating a law in a different state.
Well, I mean, it's just, as reptile keepers, we're already hated.
Yeah.
And you have to watch everything you do because everybody's watching you. And I have no problem with a lot of people. You know, you want to free handle a cobra, man, that's fine with me. Don't put it on video. Don't put it on video because now this 12-year-old kid doesn't seen you do it, and he goes out and picks up a rattlesnake and go, hey, look at me, and gets bit, and then now it's making us look even worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do that in your own time, whatever, I mean, that's fine. But, you know, I don't know. That's what we got to watch out, is what we post, because people will look at it and say, hey, that's bad, you know. I mean, like that video's out.
Yeah, that's why a lot of groups don't allow feeding videos or pictures anymore, because people take so much offense to that.
Yeah.
But
and
I mean,
in a way, it's understandable, because some people, I mean, it's hard to watch.
Okay, but yet you can go watch a tiger take down something, a tiger or a leopard or a lion or a crocodile, and that's fine, though.
Geographic, yeah, like, so it's yeah. But when a private owner does it, it's so horrible.
I always put a warning thing on my feeding videos, but my sister stopped following me. I'm like, you can scroll right past that, you know. You don't have to click on it and watch it. But hey, guys, I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, that's right. You only gave us an hour. I remember.
Yeah.
We're not good enough for the whole LIVESTREAM.
And ladies, it's an honor to be on with you.
Tell everybody about your giveaway and how to find you on Instagram.
Yes, Mary _Python_ on Instagram.
They got me wrapped up.
Grab your balls. Period. You are period. Balls period. No period after that. We're doing a giveaway where we're giving away a awesome Grab Your Balls t-shirt, and turns out a female, I think, Lemon Blast snake at 1,500 followers each. So if you'll follow both of our pages and subscribe or follow both of us and follow the instructions on the giveaway, we'd really appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all on Instagram.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for having me on.
Everybody give Mary love.
Love you.
Bye, Mary.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for coming on.
Bye, Mary.
Bye.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so you take me out, because I don't know how to get out.
Just push
Make sure
leave.
to click leave.
Yeah, just click.
I'm going to step out for 1 second. I got him.
I don't see leave.
Here's the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Yeah. Here, I'll put you out and then just hit leave. There you go. Heck yeah. Retics are great, dude. I mean, they're way better than ball pythons, let me tell you. They're so small.
I don't go saying they're way better. Whoa down.
Oh, man, so smart.
Each their own.
Oh, look at how smart he is. Hey, you know, you can grab them by their head. They don't even bother them.
My monitored bite his head off.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding.
Well, wait a few years.
Would, but I wouldn't
wait a few years, and it'd be the other way around.
Well, yeah. Well, he's still got some growing to do as well.
Yeah, well, we'll put a 17-foot retic against a, you know,
Marino, it's just killing him down there that he's not Mr. Interviewer. It's killing him.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, come on, Marino. We need some more questions.
I'll go in there and go play. Go play for a while. Tell Annette you need to turn your camera on. That's what's wrong. Your camera's not on.
Is she still on there?
Well, she's trying to come on, but it doesn't show. It don't show a picture. You know what I mean?
Oh, kick her off.
Well, no, she left.
You got that same snake? You got that same snake, or is that a different one?
Who?
Oh, this is the same one. I'll grab a different one.
All right, what are we doing?
Just
Okay,
been hanging out with my desert ghost.
You're supposed to be sitting. You're supposed to be sitting in front of that blackboard so I can see my sticker right here, like on Instagram.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hold on, ready? Is this right? Is this right? Oh, hold on, wait. No, that's...
Hi, pretty girl. Come here. I know.
There we go. There we go. It's funny. As soon as it's funny every time she's live, I look over and my sticker's right there every time. It's like, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you know why? You want to know why? Because Kayla put that one there. That's why you're
throwing bedding on the floor.
Right on.
All right.
Better?
Kayla normally does all of my my designs on that.
That's one of the coolest ones up there. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I mean, everybody's got their own opinion, but I'm just saying.
Irondogg is pretty cool too, and I'm sorry, but Lauren, no. I mean, but Kayla beats everybody.
Kayla's is awesome.
What's that? Sticker board?
Yeah,
Kayla's sticker. Lucy Land.
It's pretty full.
Yeah, hers looks mean.
No, Billy did. He was like, it looks vicious and it's very frosted, is what Billy said in the YouTube video when he got it. Let's see, where are we at with questions? What is everyone?
I think the lattice one was the most anticipated clutch this year.
Oh,
Well, for me, I've only got one clutch. I'm on my first clutch of the year and first clutch ever. But I got a potential Panda Pied clutch cooking at the moment that should be pipping around the middle of the first week of October.
Yep.
Nice.
And we're going to do a double egg cutting on that one because I'm going to do my yellow belly spider to hopefully the lace goat male. If not, if my super specter got it. So that'll be happening.
Yeah, her clutch laid about 5 days after mine did.
Yeah.
And I'm incubating at a bit of a lower temperature, trying the whole theory of if lower temperatures prevent kinking or deformities in super black pastel clutches. So, I mean, I figured, what's it going to hurt? They just will tip a bit later. So whenever her starts to tip, I'm going to cut.
If I can ask, how much lower?
I've heard like 86 and 87, so I have it set to 87.
87?
And it's, yeah. Like a degree or two lower.
Right on, that's cool.
Probably my anticipated clutch this year is probably going to be the black pewter to the gravel, which will be in like 4 weeks. We'll be cutting those. First time mom, she's a leaf and live black pewter. So we'll see what she gives us.
Hi, Randy. Oh, so now Irondogg bails on us? What's up with that?
I
It's all right.
Where did he go?
I'm Shakira here. I'm good. We're good.
It's right? You're in the middle. It's okay.
He's still kicking himself out of the dream.
He left you to send for your own.
It's all right. So what did you ever pick up there? Did you show it yet?
No, this is the girl that actually my logo is based off of. This is my super pastel TSK Xanthic.
Oh, sweet.
I can't
put you
out
on
which way to
single
hold it.
screen. Only he can do that.
Yeah. Try to hold her up a little closer.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, when I got her, she was solid black and white. No other color to her whatsoever. And then within like 2 sheds, she went slate gray on me, and I absolutely love it.
She is so
Out for
pretty.
lunch. Be right back. I see.
I mean, out for lunch. What?
What kind of
Kelly's
shit is
here.
that?
Oh, Kayla's here? Wait.
Kelly's here.
Oh, Kelly said she was coming in. So everybody give up their legend. That's the legend. I love looking at Lauren's snakes all the time. So.
Oh yeah.
TSK in Utah.
I have a smaller collection.
No, you're getting there. You're good.
Slowly.
Mine started with 1, and then I think I blinked my eyes, and before I knew it, I had like 12. And then before I blinked my eyes, it was like 20. And then I blinked again, and I think that got to 40. And then I swear to God, in 1 week, I think I went to the hub like 4 times and picked up more. So I don't know. It's an addiction. It's a collection addiction.
It really is.
Well, yeah,
say
because
they're like potato chips. You can't have just one.
there's always, yeah, you can always find reason for it. It's like, I'm going to need this later in this project or this or that, or it's so easy to justify how you can just weasel it right into the project.
Yes. And then what I love is when, like, my husband, he proposes a new gene. He's like, okay, so here's the 10-year plan. If we start here and we grow, this one will pay itself off in like 12 months. And I'm like, what? But we've got 3 years, we have to grow it before it pays itself. Okay, so yeah, there's always that fun stuff. So we have fun with it.
Oh yeah.
But it's always evolving. You can always, like you said it perfectly, you can always find a reason to purchase the snake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, oh, well, I'll need this later or something, you know? That's why I said it's so easy to...
You guys adjusted so far. Do you really want us to answer that?
Let's just do it the easy way. What's your biggest investment?
Oh,
I think mine was, I bought 2 snakes at the same time from Garrick DeMeyer. But about 1.5 years ago, I bought 2 black pastel pieds, a pair of them, and that was a pretty penny, if you guys could imagine.
I'm
so in other words, nobody's really going to tell you how much they spent. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually,
I mean, I'm an open book.
So here you go. I'll be honest with you, because that's the way I took it. I won't even tell you snake wise. I've been at this 3 years with Jason. I could tell you investment-wise from purchase of every one of the snakes that are in here, not including the 14 eggs I have in here, and anything that I've ever produced. We probably invested about $15,000 in just snakes.
Yep.
So,
I think I'm at about 10K. Yeah.
Well, my biggest investment was I paid $1,250 for a retic baby, and it died about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So my biggest investment also is the one that passed away on me. It just happens, you know. It happens. It's one of them deals, but it couldn't happen to a normal. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Hey,
that'll just rip your guts out.
welcome, Spartan Reptiles. If y'all don't know, Spartan Reptiles does have a giveaway going on his channel at 700-800 subscribers, depending on what it is. 700, it's one snake. 800, different, or both. Check them out.
Next month. Yep. Yeah, if he hits 700 by the end of next month, it's a female, I think, and then if he makes it to 800, it's a breeder-sized male.
So
Spartan,
he's got Spartan Reptiles.
Okay, cool.
Somebody will post his link. His link's right there. Mr. J just posted it.
Good channel. Good channel to watch.
Another one.
Okay, you're not doing the whole thing. What are you doing?
Yeah, it could happen to anything. Like, I mean, we've had some babies we've produced, and we've checked out on that night and gone back the next day and gone, dead as a doornail, and you'll never know.
So, if you had to give some advice to a newcomer in this hobby, what would it be?
Run.
Well, first off, yes, run. Second off, don't set your expectations too high. Each year is going to be a new learning experience with each individual thing that you do. I know we started off our first breeding season. We got 11 eggs out of our first female. I mean, it was spot on. Perfect eggs. She did it. She was great. This season, we've had a Partho clutch. We've had a bunch die out of the eggs. You never know. We talked
about it. This has been a weird year for a lot of people.
It's just be ready to expect the unexpected each year that you do something. I've had females that have looked like they're ready to lay and totally psyched me out and didn't do anything. So it's honestly just be ready for anything.
I would probably say focus on the females you want first. Don't focus on the males.
Yeah.
And I think that's like one of the biggest like oopsies I hear from everybody in this hobby, and I know I was one of them. You know, I was just buying what I thought was pretty. Didn't matter if it was male or female. And now I'm like, I want girls. I need lots and lots of females.
Tiffany Mills, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
But I think the other thing too is you need to be able to take constructive criticism well. Because there's a lot of keyboard warriors, and most mean well, but then there's others that are, you know, just out for blood. So you got to be able to take.
We've already
criticism.
established Facebook's the devil.
Yes. So it's all Facebook. Be ready. They will blast you for the slightest difference that they feel is different.
Oh yeah.
My husband, we have a 75-gallon showcase. And we called the bed house, and he just built like an awesome temple for our 33,000-gram female, and we put her in there. Oh my God, they went ballistic. They said it was too big, and she shouldn't be in an aquarium, and they blasted him, and I'm like,
yep.
Okay, whatever.
And they were 12.
Yep, they were 12.
Yeah.
Just I sent you a message.
Holes, and that's where we need to put her, is in a hole. And I was like, okay, sure. So, but this community, I want to just ask anybody. God, we're all so open and honest, and anybody will give you advice if you have a question.
Yep.
Run.
Just ask.
Justin, can you read messages?
Some, yeah. Why, yeah. What
no, private messages?
You from like my phone?
Like from what I sent you through here, where we're at?
I don't know.
No. Well, I'd have to go click on my phone. I see something that says, do you need me to look at it?
Yeah.
Well,
yes, please. It won't take you but 1 second. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. Slot channels there. Good channels.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. You guys are so awesome. Run from Major Gecko Group.
Yeah.
And that's a good advice. I will take that and run then.
Yeah, I remember when I started out on Facebook with just trying to learn from people, you know?
Yeah.
And oh man, it was quite the learning experience.
Yeah, he done lost himself. I knew he was going to do that. I should have just told him. I could hear every time he faced the fan. I could hear the wind blowing. You know what I mean? And if we turn away, you wouldn't hear it. And I was like, I could hear that wind noise all the time. You know.
No, you're not getting kicked out. Well, I should get you kicked out because I haven't got your stickers yet on the wall. So,
oh, we can kick him out. That ain't a problem.
Oh, do you hear that? We have that type of control tonight. Look at us. I feel good about that. No, we love you. We love you. We love the fact that you follow us. Yeah, but Lauren was saying like the Facebook Nazis. That's what I like to call them.
Yeah, they bash it. You know, if somebody comes on there and they're trying to ask a question to help out their reptile, and they just bash them, and I just can't stand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, what's funny, Lauren, I think it was you. There was a video that was a documentary, and actually Kelly sent it to me because they did it out here at the expo in South Haven. Jason is actually in this video standing behind our mentor's table where they talked about the horrific treatment of expo animals in the cages.
Huh. Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Jason was in the video. He was just standing there.
I remember that.
These poor animals have no access to food and water.
Yeah, and then they go back to Africa and they show all this stuff. Well, what's funny is none of the breeders realized that they were doing what they were doing, but they tried to contact everybody. So it was so funny because Jason didn't even know that's what they were doing. He thought everybody thought they were there taking pictures of like the snakes.
Right.
So I don't like it when people play tricks. If you're there to like back the way that we do things, like be honest. Hey, look, I'm here to like put blast you guys. Like, why do you have to hide it? Like, come on. Okay, well, let's have a conversation. What are your views? And here's my view.
Exactly. Well, I mean, if you know, they think that's how you keep them. It's in them little boxes all the time, you know. And I know. I don't know if you ever seen him, DM Exotics. He does a lot of stuff. He imports a lot of, you know, colubrids and different snakes, but he's out of California. He actually has heat tape and everything under his. All his boxes are heated, all heated, you know. I mean, he takes good
most
care of
display
it.
cages come like that now.
Right.
Well,
So,
but here's the thing. Here in Tennessee and all over, kind of like where Kelly does it, they had hidden mics. Even Kelly said it. They had hidden mics. She was in the video. They charge, some of the venues charge for electricity, so some of the breeders don't use heat elements. Some of them do because they don't want to pay extra. I mean, you're paying $200 and some for a table, or you know, around that. It's like some of them don't want to do that because they don't know if they're gonna have a good show and whatnot. So I don't know. It's just, you know, if you're gonna ask questions and you want to like go round and round about the way we treat them, yes, you're seeing them in an exhibit right then and there, but like come to my house and see them Monday through Saturday before they go to a show because they don't live in it. The show's not every weekend. So, hi, Miss Sherry. We see that you're here. She's very quiet.
Sherry's not usually quiet. Hello.
She's like, hold on, I'm here. I'm going to listen.
Don't you bite me.
yeah, Mason, he is. He's awesome. Hell
Hi,
yeah.
you guys. Where's the question? Miss Sherry's here now, too.
Oh,
So what do you think? What do you think is one of the most sleeper genes out right now?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't. That's so hard because Justin Kabelka works with so much. I don't know. In my opinion, I think honestly, like with how crazy the super is, the Lori gene. Like I'd have not seen anybody do anything with it besides like what Brian Barczyk's been putting out with the super Lori leopards. Like I haven't seen anything else. So I'd love to see it in all of these different combos and see what it does. I think it could do some crazy stuff.
I think she's right on that one. I'm gonna say this tiger gene, this go up tiger gene. Like Lauren saw it. You put it with Exantic. Ooh, the possibilities.
Zebra bees are pretty sweet.
What was it?
The go up tiger gene, the one that's hardwired.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's a sleeper gene. It got lost in all the hoopla with all the different genes. It's a lost gene.
Have you seen the new candy tri-stripe?
I've seen.
That's pretty.
Oh my god!
When it's a baby, but candies in person when they get older, I just feel like they kind of fade out and they're not as pretty as an adult baby.
Right. I got a candy, and they're definitely more pretty as a baby. But I mean, I think they're pretty. I think the toffee and the candy are about the same gene. It's just called something different, to be honest with you.
Brian and the Sunset.
And,
what do y'all think of what happened to Brian and the Sunset? I have no idea what he's talking about. I'll learn something here.
I think he's talking about Brian getting all of his Sunset animals stolen. Brian Barczyk?
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, because Brian had all his. He's the one that started the Sunset, and they got him stolen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
mentioned that.
Sorry.
Some employees stole them. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I would be hella pissed.
If I remember right, one of the ones that wasn't doing very well, and
it's been a few years ago. Because they've been out, you know.
Yeah, he's been trying to start from hets.
That's
what he's been doing this season. Pos hets, yeah. Pos hets, because nothing's proved out this season.
Yeah, stole the one, and then blackmail.
Yeah. See, and that's what's crazy. It stinks because like we bring people in and we trust people, and it's like, does that person have ill intentions after they see, like?
You don't know until they're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know, and then it's like it doesn't work out, or somebody does something crazy, or I don't know. Like I work with my husband, so it's like if he's gonna steal something, I'm gonna steal it right back. So
right, but I mean,
I'm the creator.
You just got to do your research, research on, on people, because it's bad. I mean, or just support your local breeders, Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, and even getting ripped off on Morph Market and stuff. Like people put, I've seen a lot of like misposted animals recently. Like the other day, I saw a post that was like a super fire pastel VPI xanthic something else, and I was like, okay, first off, that's not a super fire because it had and like, there was 2 of them, and I think a lot of people got on their case because they went and changed it, but Morph Market had actually like posted it on Facebook, and so people were like attacking this post from Morph Market. It's like, that's not super fire. Like,
well, they got that feedback inquiry group on Facebook where you can look up different breeders and sellers and see if there's anything bad on them. But I don't like that either, because if somebody don't like you, they can bash the hell out of you. You know what I mean?
One bad review to
easy review.
Yeah.
One. That's all it takes.
I mean, I know for a fact there's a whole group it's about we hate Brian Barczyk or something like that.
At least 1 or 2. I know one.
Yeah.
I think there's a second one. I know there's another one that is against Herper. What's his name? He's a young herper.
Going herping.
Oh,
yeah.
Going herping.
There's
I don't like it.
against him now.
I don't really care for him either.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, he put himself out there to get that hate, though, because he hated on a bunch of people. You know what I mean? Big time people, and
yeah.
But he might have did, I mean, too. He might have did it to get more popular too, because he was good with the kids. I mean, he's got 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. So sometimes you put that out there to get people to, you know what I mean? I mean, views get you what you want.
I think
What's the views?
Clickbait. Group.
Clickbait, yeah.
Yeah, I've been around his group, and some of the ones who he listens to the most are the ones who complain about Brian Barczyk the most.
Well, I mean,
he did it. He did a lot of videos bashing like the spider gene, anybody that was messing with it, and
anytime he did stuff on him.
Okay, so nobody needs to. Here's the thing, and I've learned this, and this is just my experience, and this recently happened to me. Don't introduce yourself and go, I'm never going to breed this gene because I don't like it. Okay, if I'm into that and you say that, that's the first thing you say to me, please don't talk to me, because that's going to put you off. Because as soon as you say that to me, I'm going to be like, yep, you're in the, like, don't talk to me, because obviously you didn't look into me far enough to realize that is what is deep in my collection.
Exactly.
And that's what started me as a spider gene. And I have 7 of them. So if you don't research who you talk to, you in this industry, everybody's into something different.
Exactly.
Everybody signs off with something different. We're all not going to have the same life, but don't come at me and you're like, oh my God, this is the reason I don't do this, and how am I? Guess what? You're not going to change my mind on that, because in my mind, any one of these snake genes could have a genetic issue. Any one of them.
Every single one of the genes has a possibility of something going on.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where it falls on a lot of breeders too. In some of these shows, they need to make sure of what they're letting go.
By stalking you behind you, Nikki.
Yeah, that's okay. So this is the undisclosed. Like I told you, I breed really good kids. Look, this one's gonna go on Morph Market. It's like $10. Look. Well, it's great.
I'm sorry if I joked earlier about the.
Go ahead.
About the spiders.
Well, I mean, I mean, I've never had a spider in my collection. Not just because I just never had it, you know, nothing against it. It does make beautiful different combos. I mean, there's some beautiful combos it makes. I never had the opportunity. I guess, you know, when I was looking at snakes, there was always something I wanted before I wanted that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, this is available, this wasn't, or whatever. But I mean, it's hard. I see a lot of breeders. I mean, Kevin McCurley puts spider in everything. I mean, come on, you know, everything in his collection is spider. But I've never heard one person say they were a bad eater.
They're not. And they're not. And I have 7 of them, and this is Melisandre. This is my orange green bee. This is like, I love these spiders because they always have the coolest head stamp. They do crazy things. But I've never had a problem. Like, my spider male that started it, he's a single gene. He's proven. He proved for me last year. He gets excited when food comes out because he knows food's coming, so he does like a little shake. But I've never had the issue, and I feel like it's because they're in a controlled environment that they're secure, like they're in their confidence of, okay, I know food's coming. I don't need to spaz out because I know I'm going to eat. So it's not a constant like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But then Kayla has one that like when he climbs out, he like plays around and he corkscrews and he goes back and forth. But he's fine
that's no different than a retic.
Exactly.
No different than what my retics do. They're all over the place. That's just what they do. There's not nothing wrong with them. They just like, but if you lay them on the ground, they're perfectly fine. And they, you know, I mean, that's not saying there's something wrong with them. They just, man, they're everywhere. You know what I mean?
Because there's the argument that I've heard. There's the argument that I've heard that like, oh well, they're suffering because they're corkscrewing. You don't know that they're not suffering. And if they were suffering, they would not breed. They would not eat, because we all know that to get a ball python to eat, they need to be in the right temperatures and right humidity.
They look happy as hell when they're doing that shit. They look happy as can be.
Yeah.
I've listened
they do.
They're just a bit goofy.
Amazing.
I mean, they're so happy, like, and it's pressure on us because, like, honestly, because there's such a stigma on that breed with anybody that has a spider. You're like, oh my God, please, are you gonna freak out? Are you gonna have a spider moment? Oh God.
That's what's real hard right now though, because 50% of the people do not like spiders. 50% do. You know, so as a breed, if you were a business person, you know, most business people like saying, man, I kind of get what they're saying in a sense. They're afraid to produce a bunch because people ain't buying them, but yet there's still half the people out there that will buy them. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Kevin McCurley's #1. He breeds spider and everything. He sells everything, and his shit sells. So, I mean, what the fuck, you know? Breed the spider, you know what I mean?
I feel like Billy said it. He did a YouTube video about spider. A lot of people don't realize that Billy does have spiders. He said, if you're gonna own spiders, don't put it in a male, put it in your females, because then you're not breeding your males with everything. You're only breeding it in that female to that male. You're not having to reproduce it when you use that male over and over and over again. So you're not putting that spider out there every time. And me and Lauren actually had a conversation about that. If somebody knew what genetic line that the spiders produce these wobbles at, it could be bred out or segregated to where it was never bred into the lines anymore. Nobody knows that anymore. So, and to tell you the honest truth, I'm going to be honest, I've heard somebody here, and it's been within recent times, that's like, oh, it's okay, just breed spider this spider. It's okay, you lose an egg, it's fine, whatever. No, you're dumb. And I'm not going to do that because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, but there's always that person.
God, truth. Like,
I mean, they ain't trying to prove it, you know. I mean, there will be that one person that cares. I don't care if they all die. I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to try, you know.
And it's up to everybody.
There was so much last year about that. It was ridiculous.
It was. Yeah. It was so bad.
It was Brian Barczyk and the spider gene was what last year was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, didn't they ban it in a few countries even?
Yeah, they banned it in at the England shows. Yeah.
Yep. UK. UK ones.
Mason's More. We've created. I literally did a clutch with Kelly. We did a raffle last night with a spider clown, and we had 4 clowns that popped out. It was our spider head clown, and we had 4 clowns and 2 spider clowns. Iron Balls is getting the one that we actually that we split down the middle. So he's getting ours. We raffled off. Kelly raffled hers off last night. We kept one of the males.
You're going to bed?
It doesn't, like, I don't think the spider bee is, in all honesty, I got cinnamon albinos. They have issues, but I'm going to still breed them and hope that that doesn't happen. Any one of these animals can have that. So it's to each his own what you choose to buy and not buy, and breed and whatever. But, like, don't, I guess my thing is if you know what we breed, please don't discourage us at what we breed, because that's what we are breeding for a reason, because that's what we like. If you don't like it, that's cool. Then don't be like, oh, well, you breed this and I'm not going to breed that. That's
everybody follow your own path, not
Exactly.
Jessica Belko or Ozzy or anybody else. Do your own thing, and that's all that you do. I mean, that's what you should do anyway.
Billy put it out. I watched it. It was actually a night ago. He put it out. Nobody is ever going to catch them. Billy, Ozzy, JKR. Nobody's ever going to catch them. So don't try to. Do your own thing and do it at your level.
Right.
That's what we're doing. We're doing it at our level and what we love and our passion, because this is our hobby. So what we produce is ours.
You should, because if I tried to keep up with them, I'd be broke.
Oh my God.
Run.
I'd be living in a pup tent. I'd be living in a little snake shed.
I would be dropping his baby. It would be crazy.
Showers down out of the goddamn gas station.
You're like, here's something going. Like, it's crazy.
But, I mean, because he has every morph there is. I know he does. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and they do. And look at how long they've been in it. Some of us, like, 3 years. Lauren's been in it. You've been in it. Like, I mean, hell, Kayla's she's 10, like, she might surpass them, but that might be because they're older and in the grave by the time she gets there.
Nah, because Justin's got kids.
Kayla's got more time.
Justin's got kids to take it over.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe I might have put her in the lead to keep up with them, but I don't know. So, you got to do
he did a stranger clutch the other day, and I asked him a question, I like the stranger, and I said, what do you think about the moray? Is it similar? Because IRES founded the stranger gene. They also founded the moray gene. They're in the Netherlands, And he goes, oh, it does something completely different. So he's already got the moray gene that nobody else but the person that founded it has. He just told me he had it, when he answered my question. I mean, come on, I mean, he's got the hookup when anything new comes on. He has it,
He's there.
And good for him, Yes. Because put it out there, get the prices, and when I can afford it, they'll be dropped out of the market anyway.
Right. Yes. If you get into that, you'll have something that's like way better and next. But like, I'll tap into it at some point in time.
Right. I heard he's into retics or boas too now. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, sorry, I got off on that tangent. It's just, I guess my thing is this an industry. I'm a positive person, and I want to put that out there, because whatever you put out in this industry, you're going to get back. But when somebody meets me and they're like, hi, my name's so-and-so, I hate spiders. Okay, you don't need to talk to me, because I'm going to, like, totally be like, excuse me, what?
See, that's why Justin was scared to come on here tonight. That attitude right there.
I'm still scared.
He's over there. He's already put the back to left.
No, he called me. Like, what was funny is he called me because he gave me a sticker shout out. He was like, hey, I know it's late. Get on here. And, like, I was like, what? Okay. And, like, I had to flip phones and computers and, like, try to figure it out.
See, and now look at you today. You're on the show. See, it all worked
out. No, because of you, because you figured it out. Like, I'm so not tech savvy with all this stuff. I had to ask Lauren, and then I had to ask you, and it was like, oh my God, where's this link? And he's like, video. I'm like, what video? I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said, well, if you
see,
can't figure it out.
Me, and I was like, it's the 3 dots. And then I got to thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder if she's on it. And when I seen your picture that you sent to me, then I was like, oh, she's on a PC, so it's a whole nother.
Yeah.
I was laughing as soon as I saw your whatever it was up there, Justin. So I worked at this city golf courses and the city Parks and Recreation. A gentleman from the Parks and Recreation, he was a park ranger, and he went away for the weekend. So the guys decided to take his jacket and a couple of other things. They hooked it all up and around and created this
fake person.
This form that was sitting there on his seat with legs up and Moose's head on top and do not cross line and everything.
Oh my God, that's funny. I was expecting Justin to, like, when we saw the body, I was expecting, like, as we got closer to the note, to say, you're on your own.
Yeah, I was too. I figured that's what it was going to say.
I know. I was going to put something on there, like, you know, you're screwed or something, and I don't know.
That's what I got to deal with.
Hey, I was here. I was still in chat. I was here for you.
Yeah,
I
the chat.
was in chat. That's okay.
I said something, and I was like, don't tell him I'm here. He's okay.
If you would have come on, if you would have stayed in the chat and I'd come on, I'd pulled your moderator from you.
Oh, damn. You're going to take my blue like that?
I'm going to take your rich like that, man. Well, that's been dirty. You're like, I'm just going to, he's told me all week, I'm going to leave you on your own. You're on your own.
This is not
Well, you know, I mean, the poster itself was kind of scary. I mean, we did kind of decide we were going to take this over.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he tells me, he's I got a hell of a show. We could be in trouble. And this, I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Okay, Connie, I'm sorry.
I'm not, we're not that bad. Lauren, are we really that bad? Are we not?
No.
No, it's
when I go overboard.
It's that clickbait stuff, you know what I mean? You got to put that on there. You get people up there.
Hey, we got 27 likes. There's 19 people watching us now.
I mean, honestly, I know I'm crazy, so.
I mean, one of them's my mom. Like, she was like, I'm going to watch. Like, she always critiques me on my hair. She's like, hair looks great. She's like, Lauren looks great. You guys will look great together. It's great.
Everything's great.
So we're doing pretty good. I mean,
don't matter.
Two out of the 4 is gone, so they got thrown in jail, I guess, already. So we're still doing all right.
We're holding strong. Well, I know you bailed out on me. You did bail out on me there for a little bit.
Oh, I was still in the chat.
Yeah,
I said I was out to lunch. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. All right, guys. You guys got quiet in these chats. You guys are asking, like, really awesome questions.
Well, that's what I love about this is, as we're talking, they're having their conversations, man, and just chilling and hanging out. And
all right, Nikki. So when you
straight there, Morano.
When you guys gonna start making YouTube videos?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are like, we can sit here and talk, and like they're having their own conversation, but like they actually get a chance to look at our lives. Like, this is actually my snake room. It's not fake. It's not a setup. It's not a stage.
Well, if they follow you on Instagram, they know that.
Yeah. If they do, some people don't. So if you guys aren't following us, you guys aren't going to see the awesome board or Animal House sticker or Irondogg sticker. Actually, where is he? Oh, he's over by Kayla. I put him by Kayla.
Instagram is where Nikki and I are currently the most active.
Right.
Yeah.
When's your next YouTube video? Justin wants to know.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I have a list of possible ideas.
Well, I say
I have a list of possible ideas, but I gotta learn how to edit and stuff.
Skellz, you put one out, so we'll give you next weekend, and then Mutation Creation can put one out this weekend.
Yeah, Nikki.
Oh, we'll put the pressure
my video's
on.
Already, hey, my video.
By Sunday.
Mutation Creation,
I'll DM you.
You'll probably get a lot of traffic just because your name sounds like Billy's.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Lauren was there. No, nobody knows the story. Let me tell you the story. So Jason got like a year about, we're going to do Instagram, but we need to do Instagram. I've got us on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. So I was sitting up at like midnight, right? And I was like, all right, Instagram. And I put Flo up there. I was like, great, we're on Instagram. And then I just kind of took it to the next level. As of today, and we are not even 60 days in this, it'll be 60 days on August 28th. We're up to almost 1,000 followers. We're at 974.
Dang.
And
That's awesome.
Congrats.
The nose.
I don't know why. I guess you guys love me. I guess I don't like. Maybe you guys do it because of Kayla. I don't know. Kayla does her own thing. I just do me. But we kind of took it to the next level. Well, I got into a video, and Lauren was actually in it. It was with Rich's Receptive, and I like peeked in for like watching my first videos. I didn't realize it at the time that Mutation Creation Canada had the same flow. I walked in here, and Rich's Receptive is like, oh my God, he's watching us, it's Mutation, and then he clicks on it, he's like, whoa, never mind, it's not Billy. I'm like, oh my God, I just my body, I didn't mean to do it, it's not him, I don't know what you're talking about, but no. They thought I was Billy for the longest time until they realized I wasn't Billy.
Damn, I would have kept it up. You'd have like 10,000 subscribers right now.
Hey, when I tried to look at for her channel, that's all that came up was me.
Yeah, exactly. It was too. That's why I said you got a link because I can't find it. You know, all I see is Mutation Creation.
I'm telling you, Billy's all over it. What's funny is me and Lauren, the first live we had ever done together, we were sitting there talking about Billy. He doesn't care about me, and all that stuff, right? And all of a sudden, the eyeball comes in, and you can watch the video. Me and Lauren stop, and we both check the screen, and we're like, "Oh my God!" We're like, we were just talking about him, and Lauren's like, "If you talk about him, then shall come." And Billy like was in the chat making comments, and he was like, "I just got by," and we were like,
"Wasn't in their hair when he did that."
We were literally talking about him using the big scissors.
Yeah. We're talking about how he uses big scissors versus little scissors, and like he just showed up. So if you guys ever do lives, you never know who's gonna like stop in.
Oh yeah, it's like that on YouTube too. You never know. You know, people pop in. I mean, we get State 48, Joel from State 48. We get Adam from Beach Bum Exotics, Chris Hardwick. I mean, we have people stop in all the time from here. You know.
I mean, it's an honor. Like me and Lauren were talking about it when we got asked to do this. It's an honor for you guys to ask us to come on here because we're like, they want us. Like,
well, what? We're about showcasing and supporting all the smaller time breeders to get their names out there, and that's what we are about. I'm not trying to reach out to JKR people. I want people that are starting out, trying to get their name out there, trying to get everything out, because that's what we're here to support each other. You know what I mean? You know, it don't take nothing for me to hit that subscribe button. It's
the
free.
Channel could ask questions and that kind of thing too.
Yeah.
Hey Heather,
and
welcome.
Longer too. We get a lot longer to talk with everybody than we do on Instagram. We get more cases for everybody to ask questions. Links can be thrown out. So this is actually a welcoming thing for all of us, and we're thankful that you guys wanted to let us come on and showcase us tonight.
Well, and you get a different crowd of people too in here that, you know, that's what's good, that, you know, people that's never seen you, so they can subscribe to your Instagram, your YouTube, and that just gets you more followers, more people in this good community that we have, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
we do
pretty
a lot of
loud
open
now.
chats too, so you guys can come back in and out too.
Yeah, I'm loud.
What do you got there, Sherry?
Yeah, what do you got, Sherry?
This is my little crested gecko. His name is Rascal.
Did he pee on you?
Oh,
Did he pee on you?
He pooped on you?
Right back.
Oh, what's his name?
Rascal.
Oh, that's a cute name. I like that name, Rascal.
Because he is.
I'm actually gonna get one. KCO. I'm getting one from them. It's a crested gecko. His name is Donk. I'm going off of Crocodile Dundee.
Yes, Mary.
They're very.
Let's see it.
The other?
Mary's coming back.
She wanted to see what? We want to see the winery.
The winery.
Yes, we want to see the winery. Hey,
Yes.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I need to go crack a beer or something. Join Nikki here.
That's what I've been doing the whole time. I've been drinking the whole time.
Oh man, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go crack a beer. Give me a second.
I am.
Lizzie next.
It's Friday. I ain't got kids to take to school tomorrow. All I gotta do is get wrapped.
Yes.
Mary says she can't hear us.
Yeah, you can't hear us. Why not? We'll turn the volume up.
Right?
There's my lid.
Oh,
And what unit?
That would be a good
What
idea.
station? Fort Carson, Fort Hood.
All right, I'll give you one.
Oh, I got my lid.
What do you got?
I got my lid.
There you go, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wasn't doing this from the get-go.
I don't know. I gotta get ready. When something comes up like that raffles, I need her at the garage with you. I'm like, here you go, crack it.
That would have been great for you.
Right on Morris, yes, we have.
Yeah, Matt's been on here. I've seen Matt.
Yep.
Yeah, she's my sister's little girl.
Oh,
Mary says she needs a link.
I gave her one.
Oh, there you go. Hey, okay, I didn't see you so fast there, Chief.
I'm on it. I'm on it tonight, Justin.
He's on it tonight. He's trying to keep.
Hey, I got a huge announcement too.
All right, put it out there.
For the giveaway on Tuesday, I got brand new shirts.
What are you doing?
What giveaway are you doing?
On Tuesday, I'm gonna give away a couple shirts for my 500. Because I just hit 500,000 views on my YouTube channel. So
nice.
On Tuesday, I'm doing a swag giveaway. I'm gonna give away a couple shirts and stickers. But the shirts that I'm gonna have are a brand new design.
I'll throw some stickers in there too, Justin. Hear me?
Hey, Justin, I'll throw some in too.
Well, Well, that night, just be there that night to where then whoever's in there and whoever's can link to you at that time. But just come in on Tuesday, and then, like I said, I only got from small to extra large, or double extra large to small for the giveaway. But to get that design, we got to stay within those sizes. So make sure to tune in on Tuesday.
What time?
5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. YouTube time.
YouTube time, okay.
How's that?
Oh my God.
Nice.
There's a lot of people there.
Get lit. Lord Mary.
Yep. Y'all YouTube famous.
What's up?
Oh, she's starting red up.
What's up, lady?
Your boy's there.
Oh, YouTube famous.
Yeah.
Taking a picture.
Oh, I don't think she wants to see your boy.
Take a picture.
Maria, what did he say?
So,
Okay, you guys, I can't hear y'all, so.
Get lit, Mary.
Woo!
Woo!
Drink some good wine.
Drink some good wine.
That's the only noise right
Y'all ready?
Yes, Mary. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Yes. It's Friday.
Bye, Mary.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Heck yeah. That's good times right there.
Oh my God, she's having fun.
Oh, God, stop here.
Oh
That is
no.
an OG goddess right there, for sure.
Bunch of people drinking with no mask on. That'll be all over the news, won't it?
Oh my God, they all are going to have COVID.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Only until the election's over.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm hoping that once the election's over, things start to go back to normal.
I'm telling you, like, the kids are so, like, they're whacked out. Like my son, they can't even have recess together. They can't touch each other at the table. Kayla has certain days she's at the cafeteria, and they only sit, like, 3 of them to a table. Like, it's whack the way they have kids at school right now.
Well, I just seen on the news where, like, a bunch of teachers are retired already this year. A bunch of our schools, they're shut down again because all the kids had it. We're up to like 1,100 cases a day now in Oklahoma.
Dude, we're that, like, we're like a hot spot. Like, it's crazy.
And Texas is worse than us.
I know. It's bad.
That's why I only let Moreno Morse come on the live stream. But he's got to wear a mask when he's on my live stream.
Oh, there's a gift card to Dad's giveaway on Tuesday by Annette. What? You're getting a gift card too? He's not even in his chair.
Oh, hell yeah.
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 Hey, I don't blame you, Mason.
I might have to talk to Jason. We might have to do
Andrew.
We'll see.
Big things.
A lot of the big colleges shut their football programs down up north, you know, the Big Ten and stuff.
Yeah.
But see, down south, man, that's what they live for. And they're not shutting their football programs down, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so they're making them, you know, that's what everybody, the parents went and said, I want my kids in school.
Well, the thing of it is like, they had one of the superintendents here in Shelby County. They threatened to take him out in the middle of the street and lynch him because he said he was doing all virtual because he didn't want to put the teachers or the kids at risk. And I was like, you're going to be damned if you do or damned if you don't, because that's just like, there is no right or wrong answer in any of this at this point. Somebody's going to hate you and somebody's going to love you.
Yep.
It's all just a big mess.
It is. It so is. The Reptile here is crazy this season.
Speaking of all that, though, did y'all hear about the crazy thing that was going on with, like, the proposed stimulus bill? Apparently, this has to do with reptiles, because apparently there was some kind of, there was some kind of crazy, like, little article thrown into this new stimulus bill where, like, you know, people get money, so they're all like, yes, go, go, go. But there's some little tiny article in there that people are, that they're trying to pass that prevents, like, the sale and transport of animals over state lines.
Yes, I saw
because
that.
Of COVID.
Because of COVID, because they say that's what causes zoonotic diseases, and I'm like, y'all are idiots.
Well, they just said that there was frozen chicken coming out of China, and that people made it and got COVID.
Oh my!
But this is what I look at. Y'all want to listen to the dirty left and the fake media? Go ahead. You know what I mean?
And honestly, the economy, and I have to say this, like, I'm not a big political person, each individual, and I'm not going to get into this. The White House needed to step up and unite the United States when all this shit went down. He didn't. He blew it up and made a very big, this is this is that, this is not this. Everybody needed to be united. at this point in time, they all need to stop messing around and figure out how to pump money back into the economy, because you have people out here doing dumb stuff because there's no money because they don't have jobs.
Money to the people, money to the economy.
Exactly.
Yep.
And if you don't do that, then that's not a thing. And what they're doing right now is they had that HERO Act passed in the House of Representatives. It went up there. The Senate sat on it. And when I read it, it was perfect to pump the money back where they needed it. Now everybody wants to add, well, we're going to sprinkle this and save that, but we're going to also stop this. And when they put in there about the trade of animals over border lines, hey, we're not the wet markets that have live and dead animals like slaughtered like China did, where this stuff outbroke.
Yep.
Like, we're positive, like
Everybody's-
our snakes are infected, they're labeled, you know what they're doing, and they're FedExed and they're overnight.
Yep,
Everybody's
exactly.
just too busy butting heads and trying to push their own agenda, and it needs
Yeah,
to
they
stop. That's the problem.
It's like, well, I'll give you this if you give me a little bit of this pork, and I'll give you some of that pork, and we're all happy. You know, it ain't even about what we're getting. You know what I mean? But I mean,
But nobody pays
now the post office deal. You know, if you know, I agree.
I'm sorry, I'm Canadian, so
Yeah.
I'm just joking here.
Be
But,
Canadian.
you know-
Affects all of us.
I don't think you're Canadian. Like, yeah. Buy more stickers. I'm joking. I know they'll come. It's fine. It's the mail.
But think about it. If you can go out and protest, why can't you go vote?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't.
And to think about it, all these people have their feelings hurt. South Park has been running for 14 years, hurting people's feelings, and they all watch that cartoon, don't they?
And the Simpsons.
Come on now.
Family Guy.
Really? Yeah. But they watch that.
I don't
What's up,
understand what
Andrew?
happened. It's like the age of social media has made everybody's butts so tight. Like, they get so dang butthurt about everything anymore.
Well,
It's like, come on, people.
Actually, Justin was in there. You were in there. We were talking about doing a raffle and making Jason dress up in drag. Whoever won the raffle, they got to choose his outfit. I was totally down for this, but
Welcome, Hampe. Welcome to the. Welcome.
too many snowflakes in the world.
Well, I know Walmart had to take a bunch of shirts out because they had like Irish Lives Matter and this, and they made them take them all out unless it said Black Lives Matter. I tell you this, I'm not racist, but if you got to put a color in front of Lives Matter, you're a fucking racist.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
You're a racist.
I read something today that said color should never matter. You're either a good person or an asshole. Just pick one.
I
I'm
don't know.
both.
People all the
But
same.
I'm both. I'm both
But
of
here's
them.
the problem. When you get cut or you get shot or stabbed or whatever it is, what color do you bleed? It's all blood.
Yep.
So what does it matter? It's all gonna come out the same way.
Oh, heck yeah.
I just feel sorry for that little 5-year-old boy that got executed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was bad. I don't think I'm totally against when people think that it's okay to do dumb shit like that.
Well, I've read a bunch of I've seen it on Facebook too, and that's a bad thing. The media didn't even put it out for a
Okay.
week.
Welcome to the
Yeah, I
show.
know.
But there was comments going like,
I love
well,
carpet pythons.
one less little white boy would just get white privilege and all this. I thought, man, you people, when you're involving kids, that's not right. You know, I don't care if you got a problem with me. Come talk to me.
Yeah, okay.
Leave them kids out of it. I mean,
Yeah.
and they don't talk about the 6 and 7-year-old sisters that were there that seen that happen in front of them. But I mean, I'm sorry if it had been a white guy that shot a 5-year-old black boy, this country would have been burnt down within 24 hours. And I'm not being racist. I'm just being real. The media would have portrayed it that way. You know what I'm saying? The media would have just blew it up.
But see, here's the thing with the
media is the biggest devil in most of this.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
And I'm gonna. This is just me, and I don't get on this box a lot, and I won't talk about it a lot. I was over in Iraq. I was over there in 05 and 06. I know how the media runs. I had a media crew with us when we would do convoys. They only show the dirtiest stuff they can. They don't show the stuff of us doing what we actually did.
Mm-hmm.
They only show stuff that'll get them views and ratings.
Yep.
Well, what's that song? Dirty Laundry. Remember it back in the 80s?
Yep.
Who sung that song? Remember?
Which though?
I can't watch. Yeah, I can't watch the news anymore. Like I
Dirty
don't
laundry.
watch because literally it's murder. Oh my God, somebody did this. Murder,
I know the damn name too.
I'm a little too
Remember the
young for
video?
that. I don't know.
The video was all like a cartoon. You do
Yeah.
your posted dirty laundry.
And what's funny is I was a bounty hunter for a while. Like I hunted people that did dumb stuff and dumped warrants and stuff. And half the time it was traffic violations. Like, dude, you had your license suspended 4 times. You know you shouldn't be on driving. Like, why didn't you go to court? Like, let's do some dumb stuff. But it's like when you catch them, they're like, oh, I should have went to court. Well, yeah, but you shouldn't have posted on Facebook. You shouldn't put it on social media where you were, because, like, I know where you are. So it's like the world's just not nuts. Like, don't be in a protest and be like, look at where I am, because I'm going to find you.
Yeah, I think you would. You would, Moreno. You would definitely get more views. You need to start doing that.
What do you need to start doing?
They tried to go after the kitten killer.
Actually, I think what you need to do is you need to have Justin and Irondogg on, and then maybe you might get some more views, or you should have like one of the ladies on. Maybe you should wear a tutu. I don't know. That might get you some views too.
Yeah.
No, that group.
I gotta put this hot nose away.
I'd like to see him in a diaper.
Did I just get confused?
Hey,
Put your wife-
that's an example idea.
Get your wife on. She'll probably get you more views.
We could raise money if we did these raffles and different things. We could raise this money for our charity, for these people that fight these laws.
Their charity.
For bone pythons and exotics, period.
Right.
Charity.
Yeah, let's do that. Diaper raffle.
Well, if you want to come on, Mason, I will set up. I'll get with you on Instagram and DM you, and we'll set up a time next week, and you can get on.
It's ladies' night.
Does he mean
Did you
like
guys
right
know?
now or like?
Ladies' night. They are the only 2 men that are in here. Ladies' night. That's why we're not inviting you, because we're running this. This is awesome.
Damn.
Well, do you have a dress? Hey, now hold on. If you put a dress on, you can come on.
Oh.
Hey, I think Marino in that diaper can't count.
Yeah, or a diaper.
Or a diaper. That's all you gotta do. Anybody, dress, red lip, heels, or a diaper, and you guys can be on right now with us.
A diaper? No.
Oh my God! I'm posting this on my channel if this happens.
Deal.
If the camera pops up and there's somebody in a diaper, it's going on. It's going on by community.
Oh, I don't think it's
Community.
I'm not playing. Like, find a dress, get some heels. You could be right here, right now.
Welcome back, Spartan. Welcome back.
And Justin and Irondogg. Come on. We're fun.
Who's that Justin guy anyway? Who's that guy?
Who's that?
Who's that what?
Who's what guy?
Makeup
Who's that
is
Justin guy?
no makeup. I did red lips. Like, make your lips red. Like, I'm not gonna put a marker.
Yeah.
A Crayola.
Makeup with markers?
And paint?
So, Skellz, let's hear about this new snake you got.
Oh,
A new snake.
New snake.
I got a couple actually over the past like week and a half.
Oh.
Did you see what D&D said earlier in the comments? They got like 11 new snakes or something.
Oh my gosh, that's a nice.
Like,
That would be a good.
more like, wow, that's a lot of snakes. Kate was getting a lot.
Yeah, it's funny. I told myself this year, like, I don't need to buy any snakes because, I'm planning my wedding. We're trying to buy a house. I don't need to buy snakes. And I'm already going to be snakes deep this year. So.
Yes.
Come on, Moreno. Come on.
For the wedding in the first place.
You can do it.
Like candy. Buy more. Yes.
I'll get the new little girl out here. She might bite me though, so this might be interesting. I'll get the new little girl out.
And
that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see here at my Animal House.
We're gonna get views when I get bit.
Get your gloves, Lauren. Make sure you have gloves.
Yeah, I'm not wearing gloves. Screw that. You're gonna be in this hobby. You take it. You take it like a man.
Take it. Just take it.
Damn.
Ooh, wait, boy.
Take a hug. I'm at least gonna make my hands taste bad if she decides to bite me.
Boom. There it
Hand
went.
sanitizer.
Nothing like looking for your phone when it's in your lap.
Hello.
It is, right?
Hey, ma'am, I do not have food.
Nice.
You're gonna get a boot.
No.
You got a
You
boot?
wanna? Oh my
Come
gosh, she
on.
is lining me up.
We want to see you get
Boot.
bit.
Oh, you made me pull my earbuds.
Boot.
Come on.
Oh
Or
yes,
at least
you're a
the
little
blood.
pissy pants. Come here.
I like that boot.
Yeah, she's just a little munchkin, so it wouldn't be that bad. I got bit by my 3,000 gram female earlier this week, so
Hand-paid
there she is.
jackpot. That's
The
steak.
savage
Yes,
beast.
it is steak. Actually,
This is,
two. Steak.
My fiance got this our
Hey,
1 year
hand-paid
anniversary.
jackpots.
Coming up.
He doesn't care for the critters. He's a 100% supporter of just what we do, but he don't like the snakes.
Oh, wow. Then you don't want to know who I like. No, I like the snake.
Well, you know, I mean,
my
that's the thing, though.
fiance and I.
He's the #1 supporter. He's amazing.
I love it. I love people that do that, though. You know, snakes aren't for everybody.
That's
Oh,
a snake.
so wrong. I love it. Okay, so
we keep telling him he's gonna soften up to him sooner or later.
Lauren, did you decide on her name yet? So is it Dave or DB?
We decided with Jubilee because it's like a synonym for celebration.
Oh,
yeah. Because my fiance and I's 1 year anniversary is on Monday, and this is what he surprised me with. She's a little female special.
Oh, sweet. That's a nice surprise.
Yeah. What? Hey, ladies that are into snakes, we don't like candy or jewelry. We would just like snakes. That's what we want.
Yep. I would take a snake any day.
Yeah.
I got my wedding ring. I got my engagement ring, so that's all I need.
After that, it's all
snakes
snakes.
for the rest.
More rings. Need more snakes.
Yep. I already told him, I said, if you ever want to surprise me with anything, it's a snake.
I don't even have
Snake's the way to go.
But you know what's funny? You can't do surprises like that because you have to play in Stippies. Like, Stippies a certain, box window. Hey, Matt, what's up? Okay, so this guy, he loves the camera now. That's his only job. This is the one that started it all, guys. This is Carl. He's the man.
See, where's the host to be operating the pictures here?
Yeah, where did he go?
I don't know. He left us again.
He ran.
He's MIA.
So
he asked for snakes and then disappeared.
I know, he asked for snakes and he disappeared. Like, we pulled him out, but then he disappeared. Got him.
Bad host. Bad host.
That right? He's a good host.
He's a bad host.
Yeah, but I think I haven't even gotten to I guess I never really looked into special before. And whenever, I opened her bag up and stuff and looked at her for the first time, I was like, holy heck, why haven't I gotten to this before? This is gorgeous. And my fiance Jeff and I started looking into different combos and stuff, and he came across a special clown. And I think that's what we're gonna do with this girl for her first couple of seasons is we're gonna try to make some special clowns, get some hets going.
Oh my god, I think that's I can't wait.
I think any clown is special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything that's got clown in it. I mean, clowns he changed the rooms on us.
Well, my phone went dead. My phone went completely dead and shut off. So
oh no!
I still had it going. The live stream still going. I just had to get on my PC, so it was smoking hot too, boy.
Bye, Matt.
My phone the other night got red ass hot too. By the time we were done, I went to grab it. I was like, "Holy shit!" It was.
Yeah, I had the case off of it and everything. I should have a fan on it. I guess it'd probably help, but oh well.
Yeah, I might have to find my charger at some point here too.
Yeah, I
Mine's 30%.
mine is the charger. That's why the board and the table was bigger because I had mine plugged in because it was like 29%. I was like,
we've lost many streams. All of a sudden, it's just like bang. You don't even realize because you've been talking so much, and then bang, all of a sudden your phone's dead. It's
We
like,
went
oh,
like
shit.
4 hours before on the live stream, but you know when you have, I think what it is, Justin, is when you have, I have so many
Safe
people
for
on
females
here,
because
it's
males
pulling
don't lay
so
eggs.
much power off my phone. You know what I mean?
I think it does. Yeah.
It pulls more power off there.
Thanks for the tip, Low Life. I wasn't quite sure.
right? We didn't know that. Huh? You're not gonna lay me eggs? What?
Straight on the phone.
Don't line up my face. You can bite me on my hand. Don't bite me on the face.
Something funny.
I have to go to a
started
wedding.
males, and to tell you the truth, most of my males right now they're pretty big powerhouses. But then again, I restocked my females probably in the last 6 months, and I got pretty potent females too. But my males outpower my females. Well, this guy doesn't. He's just a pet now. He bred once, so this is the one that started it all. He's tattooed on my arm. This man has been into so many classrooms, in shed, out of shed. I could touch his head. I could do all kinds of things to him. So this is the man. Love him. Actually, what's really funny, I got a question asked, actually, the first time me and Laura did it. What's a memorable moment? And actually, we should ask them what a memorable moment is. Lauren, my memorable moment. I took Paul back to the expo I got him from so I could show our breeders off, and he was thriving, and he was so big. He shit in my hair. I mean, shit in it. Like, everywhere. In the middle of the horse.
Did you say shit in her hair?
Oh, yeah, he really shit, like, all in my hair because he was
Oh, I bet that was awful.
Yeah, it was awful. In the middle of an expo, I had to, like, hand him over to my breeder. I had to, like, buy a t-shirt. I had to go to the bathroom and, like, get it out. I never now will take a snake to an expo because you never know what they're going to do because they get stressed out. So that's my memorable moment with my first snake.
Low Life, I do now, actually. I do have a YouTube channel now. I have one video up that I posted today, so it can be searched for. It is an Instagram video. It is very poor quality, very poor audio quality. There's no intro. I apologize. Next one is going to be way better. I just wanted to get something out there so my channel could be searched for.
I need to make
it
go.
He did. I had really long hair too, so it was like all up in here, and I was like, oh my God. Like, it was so good.
Snake shit's the worst.
Gross.
In your hair is even worse. So what memorable
I'll pull out the other news pickup. But yeah, Chris, this was the anniversary snake that you asked about before you got kicked. The little female special.
She is so pretty.
Very nice, very nice.
I just had some pinstripe and some Mojave Miter.
There you go, lady. No biting me. Yeah, I know. There you go. Let's see if I get bit by this one.
Justin, I want to know where you get your stickers from, because I need to get, like, bigger than life stickers like you. I feel like mine are so small.
Hey, Sticker Pros, or Sticker Pros USA on Instagram. Look them up.
That's where I get mine from, but they never come out that big.
Well, because you got to my one sticker's 4x4, the other one's 3x3. That's a beautiful sticker.
This is the other.
Are you doing Sticker Pro or Sticker Pros? There's two different ones.
Yeah, it's Sticker Pros with a USA.
Yeah. They're the ones that do the really good deals. Sticker Mule or Mule Sticker, whatever. They do. Yeah, Sticker Mule. They do pretty good deals.
Sticker Mule. Mm-hmm. I just got 50 stickers for $9 off a sticker mule, and they're nice. They're like nice thick vinyl stickers.
Pins too, like for $9. Like it's like an assortment of crazy stuff that you can get. Like you never know what's gonna come in a snake box.
There it is.
Marina, I don't think I have yours yet. We haven't swapped.
Still one up there. Is...
You don't want one.
Oh, yeah,
of
this is
stickers.
the.
He's a bad guy. He doesn't like female breeders.
Oh,
One of that up there. Underneath.
But this is there we go. This is the Lori male.
Oh, there we go, host. About time you rocked the screen there.
I know, we were wondering where. Like you rocked the screen for us.
I had to figure it out. It's different than this.
Hang on, let's see if I can get over there. There we go. He's wanting to strike. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this just because, like, even you can see the difference in just the amount of, like, brown in the regular Lori single gene form. And when he was in shed, he looked insane. But he's actually got some wicked belly pattern, too. He's got some, like, speckling on his belly scoots. That's kind of bright. I don't know how well you can see that.
Looks good.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pumped about this little guy.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for her. I can't wait.
And this was a Brian Barchik snake.
Yeah.
He's thriving and doing well. So.
Yeah, Spartan Reptile said that's fire.
All right. Since she brought it out, I'll bring it out. There she is in the flesh.
Oh, yeah.
She's the albino tiger het pied. This is the Doloff. Tiger gene, guys. Hardwire knows all about this one. Here she is. This is Saber.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Very nice.
I love those big, bold, yellow
blotches.
blotches.
I can't wait. Like, Jason said she upped her pied game. Oh, no, she just upped my albino game.
Yeah. Hardware has some nice stuff available.
But Will Bird is who we got her from. Like, he's one of those ones that he goes out in the woods and finds, like, all the venomous snakes. He's like, oh, look what we found. Like, it's pretty cool to watch him.
Banana head clown pie, hand pay, that's right.
Yeah, he always calls it head pied. He's making fun of you.
I'll show you that. I'll show you that snake, hand pay. I'll show you the exact snake you're talking about.
Yeah.
Show him one.
Come on, bud.
Yeah, the other night on the stream, he was all like, clown head, what? What are you guys talking about?
Hi, bud. Come here. Come here, big boy.
Hey, Mama.
Save the bite for on film.
I know, right?
This one
might. Oh, well, she might.
There you go, hand This is the snake you're talking about. This is the banana clown. This is banana clown. But he's not pied, but he's going to have pied in. Yeah, I'm going to get recessives going here within the next year or so. To do banana clown pies.
See, he probably never thought he would say something like that and somebody'd show him what one looked like.
Oh, yeah,
Isn't that awesome,
almost the whole thing.
Yeah, that's actually one incubator in the back behind her, if that's what you're asking.
What's that?
Yeah. Marina wanted to know if that's her incubator behind you. Yes, that's her incubator behind her.
Hi, bud. I know. I'm hot, and you're sticking to my arm. There you go.
Everybody, we talked about the spider gene. Here it is with clown in it. We produced it.
Oh, dear God. Put that back, he said. Put it back. Hand pay kills me.
Spider clown.
I love that combo.
Yeah, you know what's funny? She has a heart on her head, but this is Enrique's at Ironball. He's scooped around.
Little baby. Yes, cute little baby. They're having a
You guys are asking such great questions. We're enjoying this. Don't leave Exantic. Yes. Exantic to the tiger gene. Oh my. Oh. Oh, she just needs to grow faster. I wish she was like 2.5 years old.
Without the dog barking or anything.
Oh, the Exantic. But my Exantic boy, he's a little too so.
Get some air moving in here. Whew. Yeah, Moreno, that is my incubator. I do the Garrett Hartle method. It's the 150 quart igloo cooler, and it's got about 2 or 3 inches of water at the bottom. And then you put 2 aquarium heaters and I have those hooked up to a VE200 thermostat. And then I have a water circulating pump in there to make sure there's no hot spots and it circulates the water. And it's basically like a giant sim container, because then I just have egg boxes in there with about 2 inches of perlite, and then a hatch rate tray, and the eggs are on top of that with a lid.
Another one, we'll just break it up. This is probably my favorite one. This is actually out of Kelly McBride from McBrideville Python. This is my bamboo leopard calico. This is Toe.
That's my favorite snake in your collection.
This is everybody's favorite. He's so sexy. I love him.
He's so sexy.
He's so sexy. Look at him. He's gonna make. Look at them eyes. Look at them blue eyes. He's so sexy.
Look at the color. Yeah. Thought it looked a bit different. Yep.
Bamboo calico leopard.
Nice.
That snake is gorgeous.
My husband didn't want me to get that one, but as soon as he pulled it out, I was like, I'm gonna get that one. He has the female. His sister.
Got it.
So what happened to all the blood? What happened? Thought somebody was getting bit.
What? Somebody's getting bit? What? Hold on. No. You know why we're not getting bit? Because we're pulling out the ones that we know.
In this community.
I don't have my gloves, so I'm not ready to be bit, okay?
Who's your idol?
I'm surprised those 2 hatchlings didn't bite me, because I'll tell you what, that special female, she's a little pistol.
I know who's going to bite me and who's not going to bite me in my collection, so actually, Jason takes those bites.
I could pull out my super cinnamon, she might go for my face.
You don't have too many idols in this community.
You can say it's me. It's okay.
Well, you're the first one who got me into this group in itself.
Spartan.
It's a rough group around here, too.
I don't know. Honestly, for me, it might be Billy.
Hey, what was
you can say it's me, too. Go ahead. I'm way cooler than Billy.
What did Spartan say to get the comment from Kentucky Exotics? I'm sorry. About the spider gene.
Let me see.
Yeah, what did he say? Because he got. Okay.
I think he said there doesn't need to be. There's too much unnecessary drama around the spider gene. Yeah, all this drama surrounding the spider gene is just nonsense, and we all agree with that.
We completely agree with that. Like, honestly, I believe it's how they're kept. I feel like if they're super stressed, they're not gonna thrive. If some of these dumb people that think, oh well, guess what? I'm still gonna breed spider to spider. You're stupid. I don't care if every other egg is gonna die. That's wrong, and that's just negligence on your part. Don't breed spider to spider. It's not cool. Don't do it. That's not fair.
I mean, at this point, I don't think that's the problem. I don't think it's going to be bred out.
Breeders out there that are selling all that crap when they're not getting what they're needing.
Yeah.
They're breeding the subpar examples, the ones that have the crazy corkscrewing and stuff. You need to breed the ones with the lesser examples of it. You're not going to breed it out because it's attached to the gene.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to do something, with spider and stuff, I mean, you're not going to have it to get rid of the wobble. Isn't it blackhead that they say that it's allelic with?
Cinnamon. Cinnamon has an issue. Champagne has an issue. Like, there's so many of them right now that, like, you could say that they all have issues. And if you breed something, they could have an issue. So it's honestly, do your research it's due diligence on the buyer to know what they're getting themselves into. And as a good breeder, if you know a snake, a baby is not going to thrive because it has an issue and it has a genetic problem. Like, I'm very sure a lot of you guys, if you guys haven't checked me out, I have a super kink male that is my 6-year-old son's snake. He was born with a kink. The snake is like 5 or 6 years old. He eats 2 rat pinkies, and that's what he eats weekly, and he's thriving. Now, he's not like a big-sized male like you would think a 4 or 5 or 6-year-old snake would look. But you know what? He's living, and he's having fun. Because Sonic is in the... So, it happens. But I have him. He was a gift from my mentors, and my son loves him. But you know what's funny? I trust that snake because a snake will never bite a 6-year-old because he can't turn his head.
But as you said as well, many people, there are people out there who breed inferior, inferior manner. I hate the reference of an inferior animal, but it's an inferior breeding process. Not choosing well.
I think the ones that overpopulate with the breed and just do it because they think it's cool and they don't, like, they're like, okay, whatever, we're just going to do it. I think it's greedy. On all honesty, it's greedy because you're producing something to make a quantity to fill a profit.
Yep.
That's the problem. That's the spread of it that makes the bad reputation the worst.
It is. Yeah. And that's what makes the bad reputation. And then you get the people that don't read. Here's the problem. Everybody puts out something on the internet. If you don't read the whole article, you don't get the whole perspective. If you read the first 2 sentences, you're only going to get this perspective versus the whole perspective. If you don't know anything about snakes and somebody comes to you and you're at a table and you're trying to explain your breed, and they've read 2 pieces of an article, they're going to come at you and be like, well, somebody said this, but you didn't read that whole article, so you don't know the actual, like, here's the actual article. You read what you chose to read. Here's the biased opinion, not the fact. So, do your research. Ask questions. Ask any breeder on Instagram, and I've learned that, any one of us. Ask a question. Ask it. Hey, you have spider in your collection. I noticed that from your photographs or your videos, or you have cinnamon, or you have albino, or you have this. Ask the question and we'll be like, well, this is our opinion and this is what we've learned.
Well, it's the same as like dog breeders when you get the pit bulls.
Yeah.
People freak out about pit bulls. And it's an awful lot to deal with the way people treat them and train them and what they're looking for. I love pit bulls. They're beautiful dogs, but there are a lot of people who just freak out if you say the word.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you even say anything about a bully or a pit bull or something, people start cringing right away.
They freak. I have 4. I have 4 mixes in my house, and 2 of them are rescues. Their mom birthed them in my garage. She was a big dog. Somebody ripped out her teeth, cut her ears all off. It was gross. She had 7 puppies in my garage. That's 2 of them. And they're the best dogs you'll ever meet. But her story was worse than them. So, I mean, it's like people need to educate. And I feel like they should get an opportunity to see both sides versus just seeing the one side that they get to have their opinion on. They should have, here's the positive side, here's the negative side, whatever. View this person and that person and have an opportunity to get both sides versus not knowing and just like jumping on the bandwagon because this is what everybody says.
And they assume that if it's in that set, it's going to be vicious and evil and going to eat everything that comes in its path.
Yes. You know what's funny? My lab's worse. I'd be afraid she'd bite everybody. My lab's worse because you know why? She ain't that with 4 pit bulls on there all the time. So she thinks that that's her thing. She should be a tag dog, and she's worse than the 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's, I don't know. Yeah, so spider, I mean, you Well, I can't believe the UK can't use spiders, but I learned something this week in Sweden. They have a new gene that's glazed. Nordic royalty, custom made. Justin, actually, there's that question. What would be y'all's dream morph? Where is he? Is he charging his cell phone?
I don't know what he's doing.
There he is. He's hiding from us. He got scared.
He ran away. We're talking again.
He ran away. No, he got a bigger pup. He just started drinking like harder. That's all.
He's got bigger pups.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
You don't have a
A woman that's a morph, right?
A woman, is that a morph? Right? Yeah, actually we are. We're our own, like, that's what we are. A morph. That's actually a good way to look at us. We are. What would be my dream? This is going to sound stupid. A panda pie. I want a panda pie, and I think that's something that would probably be my dream morph. That's mine.
I got a couple. Pandas. Desert Ghost Clown. Gosh, there's so many. Then anything with the Lori, Super Lori, anything.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many G's out there that would be like my dream gene. And what's funny is like we've bought into so much stuff to create those. Like I have stuff for the Batman, for like it. But it's like we want to create it our own way versus just buying it.
I think it's more satisfying creating your own.
Oh my God,
genes.
I love the life
like
about
you
it.
can go out there, and drop, $4 or $5 grand on a Batman or, a Dark Knight or whatever. But at the end of the day, are you going to feel as good about it as if you would have bred it yourself?
Yeah.
Or like made it yourself, like bought the ingredients and made it yourself?
I mean,
to me, that's what the hobby is.
Yeah, I mean, how you get from actually from start to finish, like it's the 60-day wait or however long you guys wait. Jason keeps telling me we're gonna wait 60 days. No, always cutting eggs at like 56, 57 days. I know me. I'll get my way. That's typically what I do. But it's like you have to wait.
You'd have to get a sunset.
Oh, starting to hear you.
I mean, if you wanted to do sunset pie, you'd have to get you a sunset. So that's a big investment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For like just a sunset or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Or you start with the hets. Make yourself sunset with hets first.
You could that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and the thing of it is not everybody has $10,000 to jump off and grab these up. Like everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody has to start somewhere.
The question was more like if the money wasn't the issue.
Oh, if money wasn't the issue, oh my God.
Monarch.
Monsoon. Monarch. Red Stripe. I would probably dip over there into Europe if I possibly could with that blaze feed. There's gypsy that's coming out of here. Or that right now.
Right.
I mean,
my dream morph is the first snake hatched here.
There you go. You gonna pair this year, Justin, or what?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
What? What do you got? What?
He's gonna take a shot at his first year breeding.
Are you really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a couple females. I'll when it becomes time, if they're doing their business and giving me the signals, I'll throw something in there, and it doesn't even matter what comes out. I just want to make a snake. That's my first goal. As far as that goes. So it'll be fun.
It's satisfying to have a productive. Like my second clutch, we had 4 eggs, and it was a male that somebody grew up, and he's like, I don't know if he's yellow belly or he's gravel. Well, we threw him in with our Spire yellow belly. We got our first highway. It proved out he was gravel. Well, guess what? He's like, keep him. I don't need him. I now have a gravel male, and now I have his daughter, and I got a highway off my second clutch of my whole season. So, like, it's I think, I agree with Lauren, when you produce something and it comes out of the egg, that's more satisfying to me than like trying to expand like all these crazy genes and just buying right into it. I like the fact that like when it comes out and it's healthy and it's producing and oh my God, I created that. That's the satisfaction for me.
With all eyes and nostrils.
What's lies and nonsense?
As long as it has all its eyes and nostrils.
Yes. All of it. Well, you know what? I have one here that actually is Kayla's. She was born with one eye, and she's actually pretty cool. She's a pass-off and stripe inchies, and she's born with one eye.
Hey.
Well, you can't go wrong with that. As long as you
Hang
got
on one sec, guys. I gotta grab my charger.
I was looking around because with kids, when a person's going to have their kids, I don't care what it's going to be as long as it has all the fingers and toes.
So this is Piper. This is one of Lucy Lamb's snakes. She was given to my Kayla for by our mentor. So she has one eye. Hold on, let me get her situated. So she has one eye on this side and no eye on that side. She was born this way. This is how big she is. She just picked up eating very well. She was the biggest to feed when we first got her. But we figured out if you put it on the side that she has her eye on, she's really good at like taking it down.
Right on.
So I have two special needs children, is what I call them. As I breed children that shouldn't eat very well, yes, I have black children that do that.
Yeah. I breed to make a joke on.
Hey, if anybody has children, I have two. I'm joking. Really, I'm joking. I love my kids. Kayla, I can't tell her because she's going to take over my snake collection. You know, she's going to be a veterinarian in exotic medicine. So everybody look out for her in like 30 years because that's going to be the next exotic vet.
We need more of them.
I'll be moving over to Tennessee to get some free vet care from Kayla.
Well, hey, wherever I move, trust me, everybody that follows her now, it'll be free vet care for snakes.
Who's the one who wants to be a veterinarian?
Kayla, my daughter. So I have a 10-year-old.
I got a daughter in Tennessee with a bunny.
10-year-old? Okay.
So
Lucy Lamb, get a veterinarian to if you can get a veterinarian to bring her in and see what exactly happens and everything, that would be wonderful help for her. I've seen people when I was working with veterinarians, they just were not able to hack it worth anything. However, it was very fun finding one to do. I went to
actually grew with one of our large animal vets, and we did a homeless thing in Colorado where we went around and we did vaccines with the vet I worked for. We went around and did homeless animals their vaccines and dropped off food. She was like 5, and she would go around with us and hand out stuff for the dogs, the cats. So she's been around veterinary medicine for a long time. So this is kind of where she wants to go. Kayla used to show horses too, very competitive child. And if you guys ever see her on Instagram, that kid is doing better stuff. Like her collection is so much better at the start off than mine. So she's 10. Watch out, JKR and Billy, because she's coming. And you know, it's just, but she's 10 and she's doing it. So I'm proud of her.
Good. I was saying that because a veterinarian I was working with, and I teach this one poor girl who was there learning about what it was like to be a veterinarian.
Yeah.
And one person brought in her cat, and the cat was spayed, but the cat was right at the edge of being pregnant. And unfortunately, the baby passed away from that. But the girl was there, and the veterinarian took the baby and cleaned them all off and everything. and showed it to us. Then he looked at me and I looked at him, and he lifted the kitten up like this, and I put my head back and opened my mouth. Oh God, that girl was outside the door so fast it was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Am I adopting? Are you adopting? I'm available. Am I adopting? Elise, you can come clean all my snakes. That's Kayla, that's how she does it. She cleans all my snakes. So you gotta fight her for that job.
Yeah.
Let me try getting back to the Wi-Fi because I'm cutting it out.
Are we boring you, Justin?
No, why?
It's like,
I'm just listening. What do you mean? What?
no, you're like, are we boring you? Like, I don't know. Okay, hey, everybody ask some more
and all the time.
intriguing questions.
No, I was just listening to you guys. Everybody was talking. I'm just relaxing. It's fine. Why do you keep putting me on there?
Running home. You guys, all right, start asking questions. Money wasn't a problem. There it goes.
Grim is one that would be really cool to get into. I like Grim a lot.
Yeah, Grim is really cool.
Right.
Yeah, that is really cool, Spartan.
And the Quake gene too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we look at stuff so much, like, money was never an object. Like, you have your wish list. I know Jason makes a more smarter wish list, and half the time he goes back and, like, they're all sold or old, and he's like, oh, my God. Chocolate, like, I kid you not, we were looking at it the night before JKR put out that whole video about it being a Leelick and all that other stuff, and it, like, blew up, and we were just looking at it the night before.
Oh, yeah, I came this close to buying a super chocolate female.
So close.
You want to be adopted, Brenda?
Why do you want to be adopted? What is going on?
Best Dressed Balls has a line of chocolate called Garcia.
Ugh.
Oh, Justin,
Best Dressed Balls.
I don't know if you've both seen that one or not.
Sorry, just accidentally looked on this side.
This channel is awesome. You guys gotta like it, push it, subscribe, make sure the numbers are up, views. Like, that's how we can do what we do. As long as you guys are liking us and putting it out there, this is why we do what we do.
For sure.
For sure.
I don't want to work no more. I don't want to adult. I don't think any of us do, Moreno.
I have to adult all the time. It's not, adults is not fun. Taylor got a taste of it. At the end, we to adults.
We should all just go in on buying like a crap ton of lottery tickets.
Right?
And split the winnings.
Honestly. Oh, why is it telling me my battery is 10% low? Oh, my earbuds are probably going to tap out in a second, so I'll have to go, like, speech-wise. Like, I try to be cute and, like, hide, like, you know, I can hear you guys, yeah. But they'll probably tap out here in a second. They'll get over themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it has a little space between.
Hold on, I'll just tap them out now. I don't know what this is going to do.
I don't know what this is going to do. It's just headphones. You'll be fine.
We're entering unknown territory.
You probably don't even need to have them on, actually.
Yeah, is that better? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Well, this is not what to go, so.
I'm awake. What are you talking about?
Seriously. It's y'all slack.
Justin's wearing glasses that have, you know, fake eyes on them so he can look like he's awake.
Right?
He's watching videos.
Nope, just listening to the stream, relaxing. I ain't getting in the middle of all that.
Oh, come on.
It was his idea.
Good idea.
You ain't got no questions, Justin?
Actually, Chris were here too.
Mm-mm.
Good questions.
Did I?
I asked all kinds of questions.
You guys have been like really good at asking questions. On here, like what, 2.5 hours ago?
Well, you can ask Justin some questions.
Marina, look up my one.
I'm not here to get interviewed. No.
No.
He's here as backup for you.
The question here, people.
Come on, Marina, your question, King.
So who's the
Irondogg is.
actually, it's probably me.
Irondogg's the host.
Oh, okay. He has questions, but knows the answers aren't what he wants to hear.
Okay.
Anna. Understood.
Also, let's spread the tea. So what questions do you think he has that he doesn't have the answers to?
Hey, when did Blackbird run away?
I don't think he was here tonight, was he?
Yeah, I was.
He was earlier.
He was earlier.
Some giggles.
Okay.
Oh.
We can't talk about anything.
Picking on Justin. Okay.
So, Justin, you're the victim now. This will be a bear attack. We're sorry. You were left alone.
Okay, Justin. What kind of animal would you rather be killed by?
Woo! There we go.
A deer?
Would I rather be killed by?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't want to be killed by any animal for one, but I get threatened to get killed by alligators a lot in my videos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, they didn't DNA test that, so I mean, alligators are really good rid of it.
You brought a perfectly good question.
I'd like to go out fast, but I want to be doing something I love.
That's a good one.
Exactly, yeah.
Man.
But I don't want it to be by an animal, though. That would be bummer.
That would just ruin my legacy. Yeah.
Are they only partially hearing me and seeing me move my mouth?
It's like when you turn away
really
or if
low
you look
and then it
slightly
goes
away.
loud.
Yeah. If you turn away or if you back up too far, it fades out and then it catches your audio and brings you in real loud.
Basically, in a factor of saying, bus, what bus?
What's the best exanthic? Ooh. Exanthic clown for me.
And exanthic clown. Actually, Joe Leaf tiger, exanthic mixed together.
Unless you're talking about line, Marina. Like, are you talking about a specific line of exanthic?
You guys gotta be more specific.
If you're talking about specific line, I work with TSK.
Yeah, MJ line is supposed to be really cool. It's supposed to keep its color a lot longer.
Hey, lowlife. See ya. Take care.
See you, lowlife. Have a good night.
Later.
You know, going Uber, that was exactly kind of what my brain went to, the Steve Irwin way. Real quick, doing something you love, but I wouldn't want the animal to get a bad rap. That's my only thing.
I can't do that. I don't swim in water where fish are bigger than me. I can't go down like that.
I think that's why I don't get into bigger snakes, because I don't want the contemplation that it thinks it's gonna size me up and eat me.
Like if you're saying like what other kind of animal would I want other than like the snakes and stuff, like my next animal, no matter what, will probably be a pixie frog.
Well, I think I'm going to be killed by the cats. Justin, you trip over them and you go cat.
Gotta be a hippo.
You want a hippo?
That'd be a pretty scary way to go out, though, man. I'll tell you what, two-ton animal coming at you.
Pretty, woo. They're not. It's not like a fast death either. It's like they do it in segments. Let's see. How would I want to go out? Oh God, to tell you the truth, I would probably just want to go out with like a lion attack, because at least I know they would go through the throat and cut off the breathing, and then we would just be done.
Yeah, that's a very simple way to go.
Simple, just cut throat and be done.
I'm sure death would kill you, Mr. J. I'm very sure it probably would do the thing.
Who's brave enough to say their age? That's hard one. I will totally tell my age if, that's really what you want to know.
I mean, I'm 27. I guess I don't know if that's brave or not.
First off, why do you want to know our ages? Do you think that we're that old? Come on now.
Do we really want to put
get him, ladies, get him.
I mean, I'll tell you my age, but are you why do you want to know? Do you think I'm that old, or do you think I'm that young? Do you want me to break out my ID? Do you not believe us? I don't know.
Maybe
I am 37. Hold on. I'm 37. I will be 38 next month.
Maybe he's a MILF hunter.
I just want to let you know, Jason will watch this video later and he will hunt you down because he is on Instagram all the time. So good luck.
Yep, there you go.
That's right, Kelly. Age is just a number.
and what's funny is I'm worse than him, so good luck, okay? So go ahead and try. Hunt me down. Milfing me? Let's go.
I'm worse than you.
Oh, now you're trying to get Justin in trouble.
What?
Justin White. All right, so what's your age? You want to know our age? What's yours? Are you afraid to tell us?
What, my age?
No, not you.
He said Marino.
Marino.
Oh.
He said you text him to have him ask that.
I didn't text him and say nothing.
I'm not afraid of my age. You know why? Because life is full of speed bumps, and you got to go over speed bumps to get to where you're going. So guess what?
Actually, I texted back Small Town Exotics and told them thank you for saying congrats. Why would I message Marino?
There's just some things you don't ask Marino. You know what I mean?
Like Kelly said, age is just a number because you know what? There's so many medical advances coming on. I don't care how old I am, because
they're going to be freezing people's heads here soon. It's going to be like Futurama up in here.
No, it's all going to be like Demolition Man. Remember when they used to shake hands like this in that movie? Nobody touched, nobody nothing.
Yeah.
I just hope we don't get stuck with Taco Bell.
We can't even do that because you have to be 6 feet apart.
Right? We have to elbow each other and be like, hey.
I just hope we don't get stuck with Taco Bell.
Oh, God.
Gosh.
All right, so we had to tell our age. Where are you guys at? Come on.
That wasn't for you.
I'm a little bit older than probably everyone. Well, except for maybe Sherry might be around my age.
All right.
I'm 50.
Hey, let's figure out how old do you think we are?
Well, I just told him how old I was.
We weren't supposed to do that.
About the same age as me.
I'm 50 years old.
All right, Justin, your turn. We know he's 50.
He wants you to guess.
50?
He's 40. 46.
He's 40. He's 47.
No, he's 43. I'm 48.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm probably the baby in this whole chat.
Actually, what's funny is, so you guys all know, Jason, when you guys see him, he's 40. He will actually be 41 at the end of this month. So That's kind of where the ages range.
Still the oldest.
Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I hope we get stuck with something else other than Taco Bell. He said it was a 5-star restaurant in that movie. That doesn't make it any better.
I have as well my friend, YouTube, Bill Burr, helicopter story. What? Funny.
Oh, they were talking about flying out of a helicopter, flying with eagles and dying or something. I don't know.
Bill Burr's helicopter story.
Why did say funny?
He got all crazy in the chat.
You can actually. Yeah.
Moreno's stirring the pot.
You know how to stir it.
Oh,
that's what makes it fun.
Moreno, you're older than me though, so you're not exactly a young little boy.
You're a little man. You're younger than Lauren.
No, he's older than me.
He's Lauren's the
He's
baby?
older than me. I'm the baby. Yeah.
Youngsters in the chat. Hey, you got to be at least 13 to be in the chat. Or no, Irondogg's rules 18.
I think.
Now what?
Well, I mean, if they come in and I don't know it, I mean, it don't matter. But I mean, I'm not going to make you a moderator if you're not 18 or older, you know.
I know. I was just giving you shit.
But
I think that's a wise idea because nowadays you never know who's watching, and I think certain things like we're having fun here, and it's an open conversation and kind of like an open round table. You bring in children, like Kayla, she wanted to come in so bad. I was like, no, this is an adult.
Especially with all the rules on YouTube now.
well,
Yeah.
she could have come in and said hi or whatever, and that'd been fine, you know. But I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
it's no
stuff like
big
that. I mean, because like I told you, if they come in, we know when there's a kid how we can tone it down, you know. I mean, that's not a problem either, you know.
And you know what would be really cool too is if you guys just did like talking to her, like a little kids thing, and like everybody could see, like, hey, here's like young breeders and the future CEOs. Because I'm not gonna lie,
That's the thing.
It'd be cool, but I can't do it because my channel's set for adults, you know.
Well,
so.
no, and like I'm not talking like Instagram or something, like somebody like comes on, like talks to her or like that type of thing. She does it a lot with Area 51, not even on here, like just in general.
Well, that would be a good thing. There you go. Start her YouTube up and have her interview some of these other breeders' kids.
Yeah.
Like StreamYard, and she could be the host.
Yeah.
And she could get a good following of younger kids watching her videos and be making money.
Mary, I'm not gonna lie, like
that's good.
I've watched a lot of kids that have gone and they've watched her just grab snakes and like hold them and messing with them, and they've come in and they've like, oh my gosh, they've watched her and you can see from a distance, and then they want to go in and they want to try to hold them. And I tell her all the time, I'm like, Kayla, you never know who's watching you that you will inspire or encourage to do something that they watched you do, and then they're gonna go do it. So always be on the positive side, because whatever you do can follow you, because another child is going to see that no matter where you are.
Right. And all
like,
she'd have to say is, hey, my mom is the one running the camera, even if you're not. That shows you that, hey, I have an adult in here that's watching me do all this, even if you don't show yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh, and that's the thing, though. Everybody knows, like, when she's doing stuff, I'm, like, literally within 5 feet. Like, I'm always watching, but, like, she knows to be respectful. She knows, like, things like that, and that would be a cool thing. See, I've never thought of that. Hey, go interview some of these breeders' kids. I know, what is it, Ember's Ball? Like, the little girl, she always has the shout-outs with the stickers. She's so cute. Big smile. She's like, thanks for the stickers, and her and her little sister, and they're, like, in front of their snake cages.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have their kids. I mean, hell, Josh does videos with his daughter. She does her own clutch too. I mean, it's great to get them into the hobby.
The only thing about having kids in there is you can't make the content about the kid or you'll get flagged.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem.
If you have a kid interviewing a kid, that content is about children. You'll get flagged.
Really?
See, and that's so crazy.
That's the whole point. You can have somebody 12 years old or under, like if my granddaughter comes in, wants to say hi and stuff, the content isn't about her and what's going on. She can say hi. But if we actually make a stream and I'm saying, hey, this is how this is how little kids should do this, you're going to get flagged instantly on YouTube. That's what the whole COPA law is about. You cannot make kid content.
So you know more about that than I do. So hey, Rob.
Yeah. See, I mean, if she had her own channel like YouTube or YouTube for kids, and she interviewed and that kind of thing. But if I make a video that's about kids, they'll flag it. I could get fined $43,000.
Yeah, but I think that's what you were talking about. Is if she had her own YouTube channel for kids, it would be okay.
Yeah,
it would be okay.
Or daughter,
if she took your channel and went and interviewed somebody, you could get fined.
I'd get fined, but if she had her own channel, the YouTube Kids, which they just came out with not too long ago.
Right, that would be okay.
YouTube Kids, she can't ever. I mean, there's no ads involved in that. It's very limited ads and very limited money in that. There was a lot of YouTubers that had to quit doing YouTube and get jobs because they had kid content. Anybody with kid content can no longer make the money that they used to make before.
Yeah, if you had like a family channel showing your kids and stuff and all that, I mean, it went from down to like 10% revenue. They took all your money.
When everybody was talking about how much they have invested into this, I was thinking the same thing because my side of it isn't like I'm going to be a big breeder and make money of being a big breeder. I want to be a full-time YouTuber eventually. That's my thing, and then show what I do. So it's like a whole totally different kind of thing than what most people are doing here. But when we invested, I'm like, when we did the YouTube, I almost quit because it was like, man, I'm in this probably $6,000-8,000 between rack, snake, cameras, just crap in general, just all the way around. And now you say, like when they did the laws, it's like now you're saying you could find me $43,000 on top of me being in the hole. Just
per video.
Do this
per video.
Per video, I heard.
Yeah.
Per video, it's unreal. I almost quit. I mean, it was really close because it was like, I mean, I'm already in this so deep now. It's like a $43,000 hit. I'm done. It's like I can't take that risk. But there was a lot of things you had to go through to get balanced out. But yeah, YouTube's a lot different than it used to be, as far as.
But I agree with Jason there too. I like the deal where if a kid does a video, you're not they block the comments. Which is good.
Yeah, to where then
because you don't know who's going in there.
Well, the thing of it is too is kids that want to do this, and I've noticed people do use their kids. And the thing of it is with my daughter, she's 10. She got into this. We're like, okay, you can be part of us. She's like, no. She came up with her own logo, her own design, her own breeding plans specific for her. That's her own business. She's 10. She's like, this is what I want. And she wants to progress to the level I do. So it was like, wow, okay, let's do this. But it's like with the YouTube stuff, I didn't know all of that. I'm learning that actually from you, Justin, because it's like, oh my God, she can't go under me in actual YouTube. Like, I've got to figure out YouTube Kids or to do that.
Well, yeah,
I need to block the comments because you're right.
And that's kind of the reason why. Yeah, the reason why we got into all this basically is because of like just parents giving their phones to kids saying, oh, go watch YouTube. So those kids can look up anything they want.
Yeah.
That was the original problem. And the FTR or the COPA tried to, they warned YouTube hundreds of times to figure out how they were going to separate it. And they couldn't figure it out. So they fined YouTube $190 million.
Yeah.
When all this happened before the first of the year. Yeah.
And
that's why they were coming after us. They said, we're tired of messing with YouTube. We're going to find you guys now.
Yep.
It was unreal.
Yeah, I would suggest being very careful as well. Like for an adult, it's okay for you to do like cuttings of eggs. I don't know how a youth would be seen as in that case. I know for the Pet Vet on YouTube, they had an awful lot of trouble. They started being demonetized because they were doing operations. And even with the, well, they showed operations, the operations, but because they showed any bit of the operation, they would be demonetized.
But here's the thing, this is what bothers me. You have all these kids that, here we are in the COVID, and this is very popular. Kids are on the internet right now. This is how they're learning. They're not in the classroom, but you have people in medical school, vet school, nursing school. How are they supposed to perform things? And they're seeing it on a video, but if you physically can't do it yourself, how are you supposed to actually perform that procedure?
Exactly.
You
well,
can
there were private
stuff on.
Yeah, there were probably more private videos that a school would give you to show, not the YouTube, you know.
And that's
but you got to remember, YouTube is an algorithm.
Like, she doesn't do egg cuttings. We do egg cuttings. She does after they're out of the egg. Like, that's just like, there's certain things that as a parent, you have to limit, and I totally get that. But I don't want her to be hidden because she wants to push her business. And what's funny is we've had so many adults call us, and she actually had one person, I think her first expo, that she kind of stepped up. She's a very quiet kid. She won't get on social media and video with a lot of people because she's very kind of like, she's reserved. She's like, well, I don't want to tell somebody that I know what I'm doing and offend them. So she's very like reserved. The kid knows a lot. I had somebody actually like try to get into it with her and try to sell this little 9-year-old a gene, and she's like, no, that gene's not in that snake. And she's like, there's no way that you could get that. And he argued with her. Well, sometimes he gets Jason, and Jason's like, no. And he goes back to the table. The guy tried the same thing, and he's like, you just tried to sell her a snake that wasn't like, she knows more than you do. You want, I mold her to the point. Definitely. Like, she knows what she's doing, but she's very quiet. But she's not going to tell you, like, oh, I know more than you. But the YouTube thing is you do, as a parent, you want to protect them. I do protect her. She just did the show with Kelly. I don't send her off in the anticipation of she's going to overstep her boundaries because she knows better. But with YouTube, it's like she reaches more people. And I think the reason I'm okay with it as a parent is because I want her to encourage those kids out there that are like, oh my God, it's a snake, it's gonna hurt me. Oh, but I really want one, but I've been told I can't.
But you gotta stop to think of the backlash of that, though. You gotta stop to think of the backlash. If she's showing this kid that on like your YouTube channel or something, oh, we can do this, and then that kid does it, that just doubles the problem of what we have going on right now.
You're so true. You're actually right. Like the backlash.
And because with the content of YouTube, YouTube should be separated as far as kids and adults. No matter what, YouTube should be separated.
And that's why they did. That's why when they did that whole thing, they did separate it. They did YouTube and they had YouTube Kids.
But if you
that wants to do YouTube with the kids, it needs to be on that kids channel because there's so many more protecting agents on that than there is on here. And you're not going to get the fines as an adult having your child do something versus having them on that one.
The problem is the parents monitoring what the kids are doing. Are they actually using YouTube for kids?
Yeah.
Or are they actually using really YouTube? You can't control how people parent their children.
YouTube's been in the game a long time. All these problems are the same problems that Instagram, TikTok, every one of these platforms have the same set of rules. It's just COPA hasn't got to them yet. So it's going to affect everything. People's videos on Instagram, if they do show kids and stuff like that, eventually it's going to hit them too. And all that shit will get erased and get, people are going to get in trouble.
And you can't monitor them because it's like Facebook and everything else. What's the kid do? He goes in there and lies about his age when they're born so they can get accepted.
Yeah.
And they don't check that shit. So now you've got a kid saying he's 18 or 20 and he's only 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to remember.
And you don't have these parents monitoring them. They're like, "Here's your electronic device. Go off and do whatever you do because I'm too busy."
Well, that's where it should go. If it all comes down to that, it should go back to that kid's parents, and they should get the fine for not monitoring their kid.
That's where it all starts. Yeah, because I mean, and even with us as far as creators, it's not even YouTube's decision anymore if our videos are, if they consider them for kids. It's actually COPA.
It's an algorithm.
They have nothing to do with YouTube. So it's like, it's a whole nother organization. If somebody gets the hair up their ass and say, video looks shady, bang, I'm 50 grand in debt.
It's
That's
such
why
a
a lot of gamers
with
are starting
anything
to
you
cut
do.
in their stream.
Thanks for stopping in the stream. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
What's up, Matt? Sorry, guys, we're having fun. That's why it's so long. This is what we enjoy doing.
Yeah, YouTube is a crazy place, though.
Great.
Yeah, it's just, you just gotta, that's why you don't want to put like nothing with cartoons in your thumbnails, and there's anything that could attract a kid. You know what I mean? But and don't block your videos. Don't put them where you have to be 18 to enter or nothing like that. Don't do that. Just say it's not made for kids. That's all you gotta do.
You just gotta make the one decision. In my channel, you can actually leave it open to where you can pick and choose which videos are which, but you're way like putting your neck out there like that.
Yeah.
You're better off with one or the other.
And I go back to this. Anybody that wants to do this YouTube stuff, find these sites like My Animal House, Irondogg, like they do this stuff so they know like rules and regulations and here's what you need to do. Like I learn all the time. This industry is a learning thing. Like ask the questions before you go off and do something, and then you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Right. It's changed. I mean, it's been there, but it's coming more to head lately about it. So
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. YouTube has known about this since day one. It's just they've never done nothing. It's just like that movie Full Metal Jacket. If you guys ever seen that, the guy's all like, "I'm tired of punishing him. I'm gonna punish all of you." That's the same theory that Cope is doing with YouTube. Same thing. It's and so they just figure we're gonna clean up YouTube. It's like, thanks. Now that's on my shoulders. Yeah. Great.
So they just decided, hey, we got fined. We're passing it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Passing them down to us now.
They got hit. If one soldier's out of the line, then the whole line's gonna pay for it. So that's the way this has become.
Yeah, I mean, there's creators that lost their channels. I mean, for no reason at all.
Well,
YouTube does weird things.
I mean, you can get flagged for all kind of shit out of nowhere. Just, I mean, you could rely on YouTube. Like, once you go full time with it, it's like really risky because all it takes is some weird, because YouTube's all mostly computers, but random people will come in and check over your stuff. If somebody checks over your stuff and they don't like it, they can just eliminate you, and all of a sudden, bang, you got nothing. All of a sudden, just from here to
here.
But
it's no rhyme or reason because a guy could be having a channel about testing guns out, shooting them all day long, and then you put a video out shooting a gun, you're flagged. You know what I mean? There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Well, that's the thing. If whoever wakes up on the wrong side of the bed decides, oh, well, this YouTube's gone. And if that person wakes up on the right side of the bed, that person gets through. If they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, it gets tossed. So it's that thin line.
It does. It happens to everybody, too, because there's big YouTubers that get their stuff flagged, too. Like, as far as our industry, that Chris Hardwick, he put out that video one time. It was like 1 male for 4 females. His video got flagged instantly. He had to email and tell him, hey, I'm a breeder. This is kind of how it works. He had to explain the whole thing to YouTube because he almost lost his stuff because, they don't know if you're talking about humans. That's like the egg cutting. That's why that YouTube kind of flags them because when you say I'm cutting something and talking about babies at the same time, that flags the algorithm. You know what I mean? They're thinking, oh my, because they don't know. They don't know if you're talking about humans, deers, snake. They don't know what you're doing. All the algorithm here is cutting and babies.
And babies.
Right. And like I was saying there, PewDiePie once had his, he had a thing like this going on. And he asked people to use a specific icon for one
the emoji.
Specific icon for another. And a whole bunch of his people were just knocked off of YouTube. They canceled them out and everything because of them using.
There was so much spam in the chat. YouTube started deleting people randomly.
He just went right after him.
It happens, but I mean, when you got over 100 100 million subscribers. I mean, come on.
Oh, he was big.
That's the thing. I said it before. That guy could take a shit and get 20 million views.
Get everything back.
Yeah, but it was nothing for him to get them back.
As many as he could get back on. He did as much as he could to get as many of his subscribers, all the people that were there, back on who he knew of.
Well, he's got them all back and then some. I mean, and that's where all these kids started their gaming channels up, was because of PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And Mr. Beast and stuff. I mean, heck, I mean, they've got over 100 million subscribers. Why not? I mean, their guys making millions a year. Millions.
Well, and that's like when all this YouTube shit started, a lot of those gamers started cussing in their streams to make them adult. And it's like, no, you're still going to get in trouble, man, if you're 10.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
streamer, he had a cat come into his room. He does World of Tanks and World of Warcraft. Not Warcraft. Yeah. Battleship, warships. And his cat came in the room, made a meow, and his episode was just chopped. Yep. Because they said it was a child's, because the cat was in there. It was supposed to be for children. And he had to fight that.
Oh yeah, it's just,
that's a bit crazy there.
You just do what you do. I mean,
he was watching the show.
I mean, you can cuss in the live stream, and it's just when you start putting it towards somebody, you know, like calling them names, you know, and that's where you get in trouble.
It's how you use it, yeah.
He did not call anyone names. No.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's how YouTube looks at it.
Names, and then you get in trouble, but you can get into trouble for an awful lot of things.
Because I hear people, man, I watch videos, dude, and they got big subscribers, and they don't hold nothing back.
Right.
You know, they call people piece of shit, you know, everything else. I mean,
but they, you know, but that's the thing. It depends on how much money. If you're making enough money, you can have a live stream and tell everybody to, you know, go F off or something.
Well, no, they're just like random videos, though. You know what I mean? Random videos, you know. But they're still
you can demonetize a video. You cuss all you want. You just ain't gonna get paid for it. I can make a video cussing all day long. I'm just not gonna get any money for it.
Well, they got to be getting some money because they're doing it in every one of their videos.
No, well, it depends. I mean, that's the thing. It depends on what gets flagged.
Right.
One day it may be okay. The next day they may not be there no more. But hey, I'm gonna take off, guys. It's getting late, and I gotta eat dinner.
I thought you went to lunch earlier.
No.
Well, that's what the sign said when we joined in.
Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah.
So you lied to us.
Dinner like an hour ago.
Oh, so you're leaving us?
Yeah, I'm out. We've been streaming for like 3 hours. My phone's gonna start smoking here in a minute, and yeah, it's probably a bad deal.
That's cool. Yeah, we've been on for a long time.
After 3 hours, I get a little
we
hoarse,
totally understand. Peace, love, and stay.
All right, but anyway, hey, check out my shirt giveaway and all that stuff on Tuesday. Come hang out. You know.
Yep.
We'll be there.
Sticker, shirt.
Look for Super Bad Cat.
Take care. Stay wild.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, well. Well, you ladies, tell them where they can find you at. Tell everybody on social media where they can find you.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
You go. Love you. Go.
Okay. You can find me. I'm mainly on Instagram at the moment. I'm starting a YouTube page, but I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and I guess YouTube now. So Instagram, it's Skellz_exotics. And on Facebook, it's Skellz Ball Pythons, because it wouldn't take exotics for some reason. And on YouTube, it's Skellz Exotics as well.
All right. And their YouTube links are in the description too. So.
Yeah, we're there. So you guys can find, I'm mostly on Instagram. Thanks to these guys, I've got a YouTube page too. So I linked in the YouTube page. You guys can find us at Mutation Station Ball Pythons and Instagram. Also check out Lucy Land Ball Pythons. And then we also have a Facebook page, Mutation Station Ball Pythons. So just come find us, like us, love us. We're all about the snake family. snakes do snake things, so that's where we are.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, Miss Sherry, your turn.
Mine? Let me see. Instagram and Twitter are both Cougar Mad Cat. YouTube is Sherry Lynn Mad Cat. And Twitch. Yeah, it's
Twitter?
Sherry Lynn Mad Cat.
Twitch. That's
Twitch?
pretty big now. Yeah, that's pretty big now too. Platform.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's a new one.
it's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Nerd does a lot of live streams on there. It was kind of made for gamers, but you see a lot more people doing the Twitch because TikTok just wasn't going nowhere. And you can live stream. I can actually throw this live stream to Twitch too, as well to Facebook.
Yeah.
So
I
it's getting popular.
I play Elder Scrolls Online and
Yep. It was more of a gaming stream platform, but it's getting more popular for everybody else now too. So
Yeah, Nerd will stream from YouTube and Twitch as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
so
appreciate
I'm either Cougar Mad Cat or Sherry Lynn Mad Cat.
Cool. Well,
We
I do
want to
appreciate
thank you, like
Yes.
Irondogg and like the Animal House for like having a ladies' night and inviting us. Like, we're honored. Check these guys
thank you
out.
so much.
They're amazing.
Well, I appreciate it, and y'all welcome back anytime you want to come on. That ain't a problem. So
We have fun.
And we have open chats too, where you can just pop in and say hi for 5-10 minutes. You can leave anytime, so it's no big deal.
We loved it. Again, we're honored. The smaller guys, like, we appreciate you guys putting us out there and letting us speak and getting a chance to introduce ourselves to a whole different crowd. And it's so appreciated, and it's an honor. So
Now you got YouTube subscribers.
yeah, actually, I was actually watching, like, they were like, bing, 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 and I was like, holy, all right, I got some more good videos up there now.
Heck yeah. But it's been a great night, and I do appreciate everybody in there watching, and thanks again. And
thanks for everyone.
It's been an honor, you guys.
And we'll do it again.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace, love, and snakes, guys.
You've been
Peace out, guys.
Kentucky.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.